it to you.
Welcome everybody to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got three of my friends. I don't know where the other one decided to go up to. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna be a couple minutes late." You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. Whatever. We just got a show here. I mean, we're just not being professional or anything, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Whatever.
Some of us have already done a show this week.
2 shows, as a matter of fact. 2 shows. Just so you know, we're
halfway there.
And so I don't appreciate the fact that, like, what's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Hope everybody's good tonight on this post Monday, Black Monday. Because my God, guys, there's been a lot going on. But guys, before we continue, I want you guys to know that this show is brought to you by All Forward Baseball Company. What the hell is that?
That is Biscuit. He is walking around up here.
Okay. All of a sudden, I see you.
Get off the desk.
All right, cool. Anyways, all right, there we go. Guys, this show is brought to you by All Forward Baseball Company. Guys, listen, all season. There it is. There's a QR code. Go ahead, scan that QR code. Go get yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie. Right now, it's cold as all get out, even here in North Carolina. So get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a hat. All Forward Baseball Company. If you use code Dad Hat, you get 50% off your full purchase. I like that t-shirt. That's pretty cool.
Yep, this one.
Yeah, I love that one.
And from what I understand, I hear they're very comfy.
Very comfy.
I own one as well. Very comfortable.
Okay, there it is. So there you go, guys. And then here's the cool thing. You know what this is? There it is. Okay, stickers. Sticker Club, guys. I love that. I am going to try to get me that card set. I'm very intrigued about that card set, the King of Diamonds. Yep. I kind of want to get it so we can play it, as we watch a game. So I think that'll be kind of cool to see and play. So that one, you'll get it for 50% off. Usually it is $6 a month. But if you use code DHC, all right, DHC, you will get it for how much, guys?
$3.
Bingo, bango. So there it is, guys. Make sure you guys go and support local baseball, local business. You know what I'm saying? And his Logan, he's a good dude. He's doing some cool stuff out there. So make sure you guys go out there and take a look at that. All right, boys and girls, let's get this going. Let's go ahead and start talking about the hats that we are wearing. What are we wearing today? What are we drinking? We are going to start with the Mr. Prospector himself.
What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. Big shout out to the chat. Thanks for joining us as always. Tonight, I am wearing in honor of. Oh, look!
Is it Memphis?
Yeah.
No, it's not Memphis to Pie Day, Zach. It's it's just Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no. So tonight I am wearing in honor of Mr. Mayor, the 1995 Carolina Panthers logo hat from my friends over at Hat Club. Shout out to Ben and my guys over at Hat Club. And let's see, I think it's even got the old logo on it.
Oh yeah.
See, I like that. I like that. So I just don't like the silver helmet.
Well, so this is just a throwback in honor of the founding of the team in 1995, and more recently in honor of the playoff spot that they clinched after a Falcons win. But nonetheless, they're in the playoffs, and
doesn't matter. They backed themselves in, right?
Donnie, happy for you, my man, and congratulations. And Ed, I know you've been a fan for about 13 seconds, so
more like 10.
10. Cool. Congratulations to you and your longtime fandom of the Carolina Panthers.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy.
And to match, I'm drinking out of my Carolina Panthers colored cup, and have a little bit of y'all peach tea in it. So
y'all peach tea, huh?
Or y'all sweet tea, peach flavored. So
whatever.
Shout out to my friends over at y'all sweet tea, and that's what I got tonight.
Hey man, whatever tickles your pickle, my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Do you?
Not going to respond to that one.
No, you sure?
Nope. I'm sure.
Cool. All right, well, let's move on down. Let's go ahead with Mr. Orange Man himself.
I was afraid you were going to say, speaking of tickling pickles. I'm glad you didn't go that route. You were thinking about it. I get it.
I still was, but I'm like, no, because then we get kicked off. So we're not going to do that.
Tonight, that is Oklahoma State. Of course, I'm wearing this over the Go Pokes wearing this for the latest news in the transfer portal success that they've been having, and also the fact that they are playing UCF right now in basketball. We got that game on the big screen. Tonight, I am still just drinking water. Apparently, maybe drinking beer is a little too premature at the time, so I'm sticking with water.
Probably a good idea. That's breaking news. Eric probably currently interviewing for Open Clip. Man, Mike, I knew you were going to say something.
Go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
Just so you guys know, Eric Bieniemy has indicated he'd eagerly come back to Kansas City to serve as their offensive coordinator.
Is that Eric?
Someone really happy.
Yeah. Is that Eric Bieniemy Prophet?
Yeah, exactly. That same guy, Eric Bieniemy Prophet.
Eric Bieniemy Prophet.
There you go, boys and girls.
EBP.
There it is. Okay. Mr. Mayor.
So I'm rocking this hat that I just got from Ebbets Field Flannels. You and I both we did a quick run through the $10 sale.
Who spent your money, Ed?
Yeah, that guy.
$12. Yeah. I saw this hat. I was like, dang, I love that looking the look of that logo, the Memphis M. It's got the chicks on the side, the actual chicks logo.
That's actually not bad. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that. I just love that the M by itself on the white panel there. I mean, this is and it's also got the satin underbrim, the green satin underbrim. I mean, that's about as classic as it gets right there. And this was just one of several beautiful hats that I picked up the other day.
Is that a snap or a fitted? I didn't see.
It's a snap. Yeah,
snap.
Snapback. So so this is my my new one of my new Ebbets Field ones.
Is that M for mayor?
Yeah, there you go.
It is
the mayor hat.
Yeah.
A good mayor hat. And tonight I'm drinking another selection that I picked up at Grand Strand Brewing, another tap room exclusive called Tiny Brew Deck, which is a session IPA.
Nice.
So it's nice. Little smooth.
Eric, you're wearing one of my favorite logos. I need that hat.
Yeah.
So I need that Dad Hat, but I have to trust the wheel of Dad Hats.
Yeah.
I have to trust.
Shame you had to drink an IPA, Donnie.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's why I had to ignore the whole IPA part. I'm no longer. Yeah.
We don't. Yeah, I know. He just kind of moved on. He's like, we're moving on.
Yeah, moving on. IPA gross. Bye.
Disgusting.
Eric,
you're Donnie. The M is.
He's like, money. I don't care about your beer anymore.
I don't care about your beer. You said IPA. Eric? Right. It's Donnie. The M is for ching ching.
Phil, you know how this works.
You know.
No, Phil, I've got this one for that purpose right there. This one, thanks to the Prospector himself for Christmas. So.
Yeah. Eric, what kind of hat and what are we drinking, my friend?
Got water today. Exciting, huh? No IPAs, just water.
Massive improvement.
A lot of water will make him IPA, though.
No, it won't.
That is
pee a lot. He will pee a lot.
The Rancho Cucamonga barbecues.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I like
a great hat.
Yeah. Finally, was my mom's like, anything you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I think they have a size in my the hat that I need. So let's get that. So I ordered it, gave it to her, and then she gave it to me for Christmas. So. That's how she rolls, because she's like, I'm not ordering online. You guys can get whatever you want, and then I'll just wrap it for you. So I had it around Black Friday, I think, and then kept it until Christmas, and then I opened that, and then that flying squirrels I had the other day. So I love this logo.
That's a cool logo, man.
Yeah. I used to do charcoal until I was fancy like Donnie and got a Blackstone. So now I got gas, but I love charcoal grills.
Well, so do I, but I love me my Blackstone as well, though.
Yeah, that and my Traeger. I like a good wood smoke as well.
Ooh, Donnie has all of them.
I was just about to say, look
pellet,
at this collection.
Every single one
gas, of them. Charcoal.
You know, what started out as like a left field thing, you've made it such a reasonable thing to say that you are filthy stinking rich. You've made it so easy.
Listen, you know
like
what?
Short left field, because it wasn't ever long, like deep fly ball left field. It was always like short left field. Yeah. But even then, he's proven himself. Professional chef. Yeah, like he has it all.
Yeah,
it's
he has all the accoutrements.
Donnie, just say, work hard, play hard, man.
That's right, man. You got to enjoy the fruits of your labor for sure.
That's right, absolutely.
And just to answer Phil, I love a good amber. By the way, I've got a couple down there in the fridge as well.
All right, so I'm wearing one of the many hats that I purchased today. Well, at Abbott's. Look at that thing. And then my favorite part. Oh,
me neither, Holsinger.
So Donnie has a flat stove, a Traeger, but never offered to cook for me when I came down to visit.
I take y'all out to eat when you come down here, man.
You know,
you gotta stay long enough. You got to get the dinner out and the dinner in, but y'all don't stay long enough.
Eric doesn't like amber. So I am drinking.
Barry he does if she's on the main stage.
Barry. You're right. Okay.
Now we're talking.
Hold on a second. There it is. All right, boys and girls. Okay. Anything that we need to go over before we continue?
I did want to get Mr. Influencer's I'm presuming an overjoyed reaction at Matt Quattraro signing a 3-year extension as the Royals manager.
No, there's a reason why nobody said that.
I mean, straight news, right?
No, it's not. Q's an idiot.
So, all right, we got to pause a second here and give Tom his due. Well done, Tom.
Congratulations. Eric, you didn't win, so don't say anything.
Did you see what Kish had on his?
Yeah, hey, give it you can only play who's in front of you. You know,
give it to him.
I tried to take him out.
I mean, for a minute, we need to talk about the sham that's here. Clearly, if you look at the past 2 weeks, I clearly scored the highest out of anybody, like not even close. I had more than some games combined. So because of this, I am pulling in Alabama, and I am claiming.
Sorry, Tom.
Sorry, Tom. You don't win.
So this is not
another one.
Sorry, this is how it
Tom is Notre Dame in this case.
The SEC steals another one.
And Tom, DM me your address so we can get you some kind of prize for the fantasy football league winner.
There it is.
Man, I still love my prize. Oh, wait.
Here we go again.
Don't worry, Donnie. I'll send you my address too, just so you know. But let's go over picks for a minute.
Please, let's do.
Congratulations, Virgil.
So we have an issue on picks. We have a bona fide tie.
I'd cry if I was drinking an IPA too.
Oh, that's mean.
He's gonna cry in his IPA. He said.
I'd be crying because I was stuck with an IPA.
So we have a bona fide tie. These people finished at 20 and 12, and both got their over-unders right. So Ed and Donnie.
Oh, I was gonna say congratulations to Ed and Eric. I didn't think it was me.
I tried to tell you that I was gonna be at the top. Didn't I tell you?
So
I already stole it. Don't worry about it. I won.
This is not the Monday show, so we cannot accept the draw here.
No, we cannot. I win. Don't worry about it. Donnie, you lose.
Although there are ties in football. We saw one this year.
So I have pulled some stats that we're going to guess. Some stuff that's happened over the weekend. I'm trying to find what's a good one to use. And I finally think I found a good one.
Okay. Sorry.
So this is going to be a question, and closest to this number wins.
Oh, God. I'm going to lose.
During the weekend, Oklahoma State had 23 transfers.
What the fuck?
That came from the transfer portal. How many of them did not come from North Texas?
23 of them?
23.
And how many did not come from?
Did not come from North Texas.
Okay. All right. Shut up, Prospector.
I followed this religiously this weekend.
Well, the number changed a little because there was a new one today that I'm counting.
Oh, I'm aware.
So
how many did not out of 23?
How many did not come from North Texas?
I don't know why, but this number is in my head. I'm going to be probably way off, but 6 did not come from.
6. Okay. Donnie.
I was actually going to say 6. So I'll go. How many did not? Well, see, one way or the other. I'll go 7.
Of course you would.
The correct number and the winner of picks this week was 8.
Oh, man.
Congratulations, Donnie. You have won picks on a technicality. The best way to win picks.
Yeah, on a bullshit technicality. It was like, oh, I'm going to go one more.
I was waiting for you to, because I was like, okay, say 5 so I can say 6. And you said 6. And I should have just said 6 and it'd been like another tie. We made Virgil do another tiebreaker.
Well, I knew in case you guys were going to screw that up, because I mean it's possible. I had 2 other questions ready. So
well, I win. I don't care. I won.
Listen,
in my mind, I won. I'm Alabama.
Yeah. Donnie would win when it comes to the Price is Right and talking about money. Golly.
Give us those extra ones, though. Give us those extra ones that you always got to pick aside. Come on.
By the way, Virgil, have you noticed that Oklahoma fans have been complaining about all the success Oklahoma State's been having in the transfer portal?
Sounds like they're jealous.
Well, you can spend all the money you want, but if you don't spend it right, you ain't got shit, according to
the goal was to burn down basically everything that was there and rebuild it, and that is what they're doing.
They burn on everything on the way out, bro.
It is scorched earth over there right now.
No, what they did is they picked up the city of Denton and moved it to Stillwater.
Yo, bro, it is like wild, man.
Right.
Yeah. Like every time I turn around, I'm like, I thought I'd seen the North Texas to Oklahoma State transfer, and then I'd say, oh my gosh, that's yet another new name.
You know, I gotta hand it to them, man. They spend, good for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy what some of the QBs are getting in this transfer portal.
It's weird to actually have optimism for next season.
How does that feel?
I don't know. I thought it was gas at first.
Okay, because I have no idea how that feels.
As a guy from Georgia State, I wouldn't know because we don't get anybody.
Yeah. So I don't know how that feels. But anyways, moving on. Congratulations again to your team, Virgil. The new head coach, a whole new team. Congratulations on a brand new team.
Pretty much.
Remember what happened? They did that with Colorado when Deion Sanders went there, and all of a sudden everybody was giving them shit. Somehow, no one is talking the same about your team. I don't understand that.
Like, where are all the celebrities? Who are the celebrities?
Virgil the GOAT.
No, but I'm just saying, like, seriously though, like, no one is giving them shit for what Colorado did. Colorado did the same thing, and then all of a sudden, the school does it, and it's like, oh, it's fine.
The thing is, it didn't really work for Colorado, so they're not going all in on this working.
I would do the James Madison, Indiana pipeline comparison.
Yeah, that was I mean.
Yeah, the whole James Madison team went up to Indiana. But I'm just saying, like,
Colorado didn't live up to that early expectation that they thought. And I think people are not going to jump on this one like they jumped on that one.
I would still be like, listen, guys, we got time for Colorado. I still believe Colorado can turn it around. I mean, it's like, come on now.
That's
Indiana
true.
wasn't always, you didn't do it like overnight either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like everybody's giving them shit. Like it wasn't overnight either. So let's just,
Virgil can speak to this better than any of us, but I still think it's going to take some time. I mean, it's a new place. I mean, it's still,
100%.
Yeah, I still think it's going to take some time. I think they're going to at least be better than they were this past season.
I know what my expectations are for next season. And really, it's just
national champions.
No.
One more win than this year?
bowl game. That's all I really want next year, just to be bowl eligible, because they've had one of the longest bowl streaks, and when you lose that streak, it sucked when it happened.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just want to get back to that level at least.
So you want at least 6 wins.
Yes, at least. Yeah. I mean, be competitive in the Big 12 also in some way.
Okay.
So with the bowl game, Pistol Pete would be pleased?
Yes, Pistol Pete would be pleased.
Okay.
But I already know there's people in the fan that's already talking double-digit wins and all that, and I'm like, you guys got to remember what was here last year.
Yeah, you guys got to simmer down expectations there.
Yeah. I watched last year. Not much.
No, so I mean, it's like there's still I am cautiously optimistic right now.
Good for you. I'm happy for you, man. All right. Any unique wins that we each of us had or losses this week?
Yeah. So let me go over the rest of the standings because we didn't do that.
Who cares about the rest of the standings?
Finished second at 18-14. Patrick and I finished at 17-15, but Patrick got his over/under correct because he is super knowledgeable on Division III football, and I missed mine because I trusted Arizona way too much.
It's called dumb luck.
As for unique picks, Patrick, you said that Arizona State was going to beat Duke. Didn't work out.
You know what? I still say fork them,
I picked Michigan to beat Texas. Did not work out, but I will never pick Texas in anything.
I would never pick Michigan.
You picked Miami to beat Ohio State. Congratulations.
ACC.
Ed, you were the only person to pick Oregon to beat Texas Tech.
I was.
Patrick, you were the only person to pick SMU to beat Arizona.
Go Mustangs.
Which makes Donnie's ACC claim earlier pretty redundant.
And
trying to, cowardice, but that's another story.
Well, SMU was just like kind of, I don't know. I couldn't stand behind them conference wise this bowl game.
Put some respect on Rhett Lashley's name. He did better. He did better than Dabo.
Oh, that made him quiet. Ed, you were the only person to pick Seattle over 49ers.
I feel good about that.
And the one that I'm pretty sure, let me double check this one. I think I made a mistake. No, that's right. The one I'm sure you're really proud of, you were the only person to pick Cleveland to beat the Bengals.
Yep.
However,
how many did I get wrong?
You were also the only person that picked Green Bay to try to beat the Vikings.
I believed in your Green Bay Packers, Eric.
He didn't even believe in his Packers.
I know he didn't even.
By the way, we should have put a bet on whether JJ McCarthy would get injured again.
Right.
That guy can't stay healthy, man.
This kid, you know what it is? I don't know what it is about him. I don't know about this guy. I don't know if he's going to last long in the NFL, man.
Listen, I admire him trying to play through it, but man, I don't know. Like it's like if you're hurt, like you have to look out for your long-term future.
Too much swag just to be injured. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Now, a few more. I am proud of this one. I was the only person to pick the Giants to beat the Cowboys. Ed, you were the only person to pick the Lions to beat the Bears. However, you were the only person that picked Chargers to beat the Broncos. Now, I have said multiple times that the Broncos are frauds, but even I know when a fraud is going to win.
Well, yeah, and I totally forgot it was the last game. The Chargers weren't playing. I should have known better. They weren't playing for anything. And so like they set the majority of the team. So I should have known better. That's on me.
And then the last one, Donnie, you were the only person to predict that Harbaugh was going to get fired by picking the Steelers to beat the Ravens.
That's right. Hey, I knew Aaron Rodgers was wanting to play some more football. He wasn't going out like that.
I was going to say, and Mike called that too, right?
He did. Well, of course he did.
I'm saying, but he's pointing out that you were the only one to pick the Steelers.
Did I pick I picked the Ravens?
You picked the Ravens. I had to.
You did.
I have your text. I looked at that. I'm like, is he really picking the Ravens?
I know. I was like, oh shit, he's actually picking the Ravens.
It's just because I have more hatred for Aaron Rodgers.
I figured that was the reason.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was it.
Well, it's not Art Modell. You made clear earlier it wasn't Art Modell anymore.
Well, we can't use Art Modell in the next, Dad Hate.
Well, no, Donnie knows.
So we got to tell him, Patrick.
You tell the story.
So when you were having your pre-show internet issues,
no, it wasn't internet issues; it was audio issues.
Audio issues. You couldn't hear us, right?
Right.
And we were sitting here saying, if you love, so and so, if you love this, say something. And you weren't saying something. And I think Patrick said, "Well, if you love Art Modell, say something." And you go, "Son of a bitch." You just randomly said it, like perfect timing as soon as he said that. Because we were saying, all these different things. And when he got to the Art Modell one, I was like, oh my gosh, he actually must have heard that in the ether somewhere.
I didn't say son of a bitch. I said another word.
Well, anyway.
I said mother F.
Yeah.
Here at first, Aaron Rodgers will run it back for one more year next year. I already knew that he was going to try to run it back. I told these guys that Aaron Rodgers is going to try to run it back one more time with the Steelers.
You did say that.
Yeah.
But he has to go on dark retreat first.
Yeah, he has to go and this time it's going to be for a full month where he's going to be in a dark retreat to recover from the season. And so,
I mean, he was kind of in a whole season of dark retreat for the most part, but
yeah, whatever, bro. Okay, so before we go on anything else, and we talk about the scores and what we're surprised and any of that for the college football and NFL, I would like to go on a small rant, if you guys will allow me.
I like you're asking for our permission, like that would have stopped you.
True story. But I'm trying to be polite here, okay? So obviously, as you guys already know, my Cleveland Browns just recently released, you like how I said that, their head coach, okay? Kevin Stefanski just got recently released, and you know what? I couldn't even defend him staying with the Cleveland Browns. He made a lot of poor decisions. The quarterback handling of not giving Shedeur Sanders any reps when he needed it. So it was a cluster from the beginning. Okay, so I get it. Number two, I believe that Andrew Berry should have been fired as well. But you know what? Daddy owner didn't want to take care of that one for this time. So, but anyways, my issue is right now is because all of these ESPN and the Fox Sports and everybody was like, oh, you know what? The Cleveland Browns are a hot mess, and the Cleveland Brown this, and this is bad coaching and bad this. And, I don't understand what the coach is doing and all of this. And all of a sudden on Monday, he gets fired. And all of a sudden they're blaming the Browns that they should have never gotten rid of their head coach because the head coach is a great head coach and he's going to be ready to go coaching another team. Y'all need to make up your mind. Okay? Is he a bad coach or is he a good coach? Because right now, I don't understand. The hypocrisy is really getting on my nerves. Because I'm going to name it. Unsportsmanlike, it's annoying the living shit out of me right now. They just do it for clicks and just to annoy people, especially Evan Cohen. Like, oh, see, the Cleveland Browns. You know what? Shut up, dude. Congratulations. You're a Patriots fan. Oh, so happy for you. Last time I checked, when Tom Brady left, guess what happened? That team went to the shit. Okay, congratulations on this year. Mike Vrabel, amazing coach. He does a great job with that team. Super happy for that team, not for Evan Cohen. I'm just so annoyed and so tired of this hypocrisy from all of these other media outlets saying that, the Browns are a hot mess. The head coach doesn't know what he's doing with Shedeur Sanders. What is he doing? All of a sudden, the head coach gets fired, and then it's the Browns' fault. They should have never gotten rid of a two-time coach of the year. It annoys the shit out of me. I just don't understand why we're allowing this hypocrisy to continue. I'm good now.
Ed, with the way you were sounding kind of irritable, it sounds like something may have landed on your head. Like maybe a frozen iguana.
Oh.
Which is, oddly enough, the new baseball identity for the Palm Beach Cardinals.
I don't appreciate you continuing like that after my rant. I just want you to know that. I did a pretty good rant.
Yeah, that's not one of your best ones.
But I'm just mad. I'm just angry. Like, dude, just get the fuck over it. Ooh, yeah, this is nice though. I like this one. I'm a fan.
It's like giving a kid a piece of candy after he throws a tantrum. Like,
it's true. You're right. You're right. It is. It is though. It is a nice. It is a. I love the color. First of all, green. That kind of like neon-ish green. It's one of my favorite colors. I love it. The whole Frozen thing is awesome. I think I was talking to you, Patrick, and I said that they should make the hat with the iguana laying down holding the bat. If they make that hat, man, listen, I'm getting that sucker.
Exactly.
Oh, you know it's going to come in some kind of silhouette.
There, that one.
Yeah. And I was saying that would be really popular because now a lot of the hats that people are in style right now are the upside down lettering or the upside down logos.
Yeah.
Upside down logo.
It's not just sports. It's
everywhere. It's everywhere.
Too. So
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, we already know who designed this, right?
I think we saw the logo.
Oh, yeah. Sure. There it is, Foos Sport.
Foos himself.
Yeah, Phil. They decided to keep the GM too. Yeah, I don't know about
Big shout out to Ryan, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
Show the hat.
Ice block. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this logo 100%.
Yep.
I think this is a good one. And you know how I've been with logos lately. I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. What do the rest of you think?
What about you, Eric?
I like it. Now, one thing I'm wondering, do we like it more because it's a alternate identity for a team that have they really done any alternate identities?
I can't remember the last time they have actually done anything.
I mean, it's a good logo, but does that play into it a little bit more? Whereas if they're, let's say this was Lehigh Valley's alternate, would that just be, oh, it's another one? With that? But with them, because they don't ever do anything, and obviously we don't like them using their parent club's name, we have something else that's not that. So yeah, I mean, I do enjoy it. I like the colors on it. I don't know the whole backstory, and maybe there's not a huge backstory, but just obviously being Palm Beach and then frozen iguanas, if it's kind of playing on.
They literally, when it gets that cold below zero, like they will freeze and will fall off a tree. No, that is not a joke. That is actually a true thing.
But yeah, no, overall I like it. I really do like the colors with the, what shade of blue is that, Patrick?
I mean, it's like an ice. I mean, it's like a sky blue, ice blue.
Carolina blue.
I don't know.
It's not Italy blue or Honolulu blue.
It's not Italy blue that I know of.
Is that a Carolina blue?
It's like a Carolina blue.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a Huntsville blue with what type of green is that? No, but yeah, no, I like that. I do like the one you showed where he was hanging upside down from the bat. That's a good one.
Yeah, and I'm with Ed. I really wish they would have had that as like the on-field hat logo,
even if it was a BP product hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. With alternate identities, though, like
it's very limited.
Very rarely are you going to see anyone do multiple designs. I mean, Somerset does that with some of theirs, but I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it depends on the team, but I really do like this.
I like it. I'm a fan. So that's a check on my part.
Yeah. Virgil, what do you think?
Like this one. Like I said, it's a uniquely Florida phenomenon, I will say the least. Especially as something that's, if you don't know the story behind why they're called that, you learn something from it. Those are my favorite kind of alternate ideas. So I did look up. I think this is their first one they've ever done. Yeah.
In fact, it's the good shout by Eric there. It's the first one by either team that I know of from the Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium down there, either Jupiter or Palm Beach.
Yep.
Same ownership group. So
I'm glad that it's Palm Beach because it's on my wheel of Dad Hat. So now I can actually get something from this team that is not, a parent club name. So I'm okay with this.
At least who'd you say the Palm Beach, and then who was the other?
Jupiter Hammerhead.
At least they have kind of their own unique name and everything. But even then, maybe they could do some more alternate identities. Who has our big friend come up and started owning these teams yet, or why do you think they finally started to do alternates?
I think it's just to keep up with the times and to keep up with the Joneses a little bit.
You're a little late on that.
Well, I mean, better late than never. Better late than never. I mean, and some of them, I think it's going to be a little slower now too because of the approval process you have to go through with MLB to do it.
It takes a full year.
So, I mean, you're planning a year and a half, 2 years ahead now. I mean, because of the licensing and the approval process that you have to go through with Major League Baseball to get these through and to get it to this point. So we can't say that they only started in 2026. I mean, this was probably done in 2024, if I had to imagine, during the season in 2024. So
and they're then one of the very few, less than 20 or so that haven't done Copa either.
Yeah, I'm on the Hammerheads website. They don't have anything, dude.
So I was looking this up because this was actually going to be another tiebreaker question if that was in the air. This is their first alternate identity, which means that there are now 9 teams that do not have an alternate identity of any form.
Ooh. So the Hammerheads is one.
So they both pick 6. So let's have them do this third tiebreaker because Ed still wants to win this week.
Okay, Ed, if you want to try to win, I'll give you a redemption. Can you name the 9 teams?
Ooh, that's a little much.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Wow.
What? You want to win, right? You want to win?
Are you high? I'm not going to name all 9.
That's not important. No.
It does say they're going to play as this identity every Saturday home game in this next season. So
good for them.
It's not something they're just going to have a few times. They're going to do every Saturday.
But yeah, as Lynn says right here,
the jersey looks pretty cool too that they show on here.
I was just kidding. The Tarpons don't have anything either.
Yeah, so there's like 3 already. Well, 2 now.
Yeah, the Tampa Tarpons have nothing on their website right now.
A lot of the Florida ones do not. Like Dunedin doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving you the answers, guys.
I know.
Dunedin is another one.
He's creating a cheat sheet. Make sure you write it down for your final exam.
Right.
Lakeland does not.
I'm surprised about that one. But you know what, though? You know who does? The Marauders do.
Yeah.
Which is a cop-out, by the way. That's a
Clearwater does. Clearwater and
Pensacola
are both down there in Florida doing that. So
now some of these are brand new teams that just started like last year. So like Spartan Burgers are on this list. Clingstones are on this list.
Yeah.
But St. Lucie Mets are the other Florida team.
The Clingstones, their previous organization did have a Copa, didn't they?
Who Mississippi?
Yeah, didn't they have the Braves?
So Mississippi was originally supposed to have an alternate identity that never took place, which was the Mississippi Sweat.
That's what I thought. Like, I mean, they were trying to have something, but they just obviously they changed name and they changed hands.
Yeah.
So,
and by the way, I spoke incorrectly earlier, so I'm going to correct myself. I was talking about the Palm Beach Cardinals and the Hammerheads having the same owner. That's absolutely incorrect because obviously St. Louis Cardinals own the Palm Beach Cardinals and the Miami Marlins own the Jupiter Hammerheads. So
the most surprising one to me on the list is Dayton.
The Dragons?
The Dragons.
Well,
yeah.
It didn't surprise me because, I mean, when you've sold out as many games in a row as they have, you don't have to do anything. But actually, that's technically not true.
I think it's kind of their thing not to do anything.
What about the Gem City brand, though?
See, they didn't count the Gem City brand when I was looking at the list.
Because, to me, the Gem City brand is, I mean, yes, it's the same color scheme, but I don't know. I guess it probably doesn't count, but that was a little different for them. But yeah, it's not a vast departure because it's the same colors.
Yeah, but overall, I enjoy the logo.
No, I like it.
I'm aware of that whole singer, but I mean, it's, I'm aware that's a city nickname. I was just.
Well, do you consider a theme identity an alternate identity?
Well, so here's the thing though, because you got the theme night collection. I'm on the website right now, right? So you can do something like that. At least give your fans a little something different. Like, hey, we're just gonna do it for this weekend, and then here's some limited merge, right? At least you're doing something. But like Dayton Dragons, like you're doing nothing. Palm Beach, congratulations, you finally got off of that. You know what I mean? But the Hammerheads are still there. They're not doing anything. Dunedin, nothing.
Yeah. And Lynn talking about the Cedar Rapids Colonels. I think that's the mat grapplers that they did. And that's about, well, that's the only one I can think of. I can't.
Did they not do a Copa with that little?
Yeah, they did. They did. They've had 2 different ones.
Yeah, but I don't count. Okay.
You don't count Copa as that?
I don't count that as a Copa.
Oh, it was a Copa.
Do I need to add it to the list?
No, my problem is you have these teams that have like done absolutely nothing, and then just like put their name in Spanish, put sugar skulls, or put the bandana on. It was like, hey, there it is, guys. Here's your Copa. Congratulations. We checked up checkbox. And that's my issue with some of these teams. Like Bretonton, they just flip their name into Spanish. You know what I mean? Brooklyn, don't get me started on this. Brooklyn. That thing is atrocious. Chattanooga, Montañas, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally going down.
Ed, we all can't be the Diamantes.
Hey, I don't want anyone making fun of the cheap taco restaurant hat, okay? Diamantes.
100%, Phil. Like the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, Pelicanos,
or the fact that Rome switched from Duraznos to Penguinos.
Yeah,
like they switched to that,
bro. And their logo is so bad. Their Copa is
the Copa one.
Yeah, their Copa is so bad. Like really.
Well, the Rome. You guys remember what I said with the Rome one when we first debuted it, right? It's got "Welcome to the Georgia Aquarium" vibes.
100%. From now on, Ed goes off on a rant. Is now Ed's derangement syndrome.
EDS. Daytona Tortugas and Kane County Cougars. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you know what I mean.
But at least Daytona had the Rumberos. Now
finally they did something.
Yeah, the Rumberos.
Yeah, they did something like the Springfield Cardinals. Dude, you know how much the Springfield Cardinals piss me off?
Well, they've done the cashew chickens.
I'm talking about Copa.
Oh.
Have you seen their Copa?
Oh, yes, because they play in Wichita with those, which more teams need to do that. If you're the visitors and your home team's playing as the Copa, you need to bring your visitors' uniforms, which Springfield has done before. I've seen the Flying Chanclas before here in Wichita. Wichita doesn't ever play as their Copa on the road. Bro, play as your Copa on the road.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, the Fireflies, when they play, when they do the Chicharrones, they usually have the visiting team because it's usually a weekend series, and that's all they do is the 3-game weekend series. So whoever they're normally playing plays as their Copa identity for the weekend as well.
I think when I was in Wichita, they had a Copa versus Copa.
Who were they playing?
Southern League teams have done a Copa versus Copa.
I can't remember who it was.
Yeah,
either Springfield or because like Tulsa doesn't have one.
It wasn't Springfield.
San Antonio.
It wasn't San Antonio. I would have remembered it was the Chanclas.
What? Midland?
It might have been. Yeah, I think it was Midland. I think it was the Matamorascas or something like that.
Matamoscas made Di Medisa.
Yes.
Matamoscas.
Matamoscas.
Did they though? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I want to say they did, but you don't remember my visit anyway because you didn't care. So.
Correct. Yeah, I will never forget when Virgil comes, especially this year, a couple times. It'll be a party in Wichita. Yeah.
Midland has 2 Copas.
Charismatic person.
Yeah. Well, I was the first one of the group to come, and he didn't even care.
Well, one still hasn't been here, so.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I was the first one, but he never acknowledges that.
I've seen Colonel host Lansing Lugnuts, both were Copa. It was great. See,
I love the Lansing Lugnuts Copa. That's such a good one.
I'm totally okay with that. So, anyways,
the Locos.
It is a great one. Los Granos, the Cedar Rapids. Like, come on, bro.
Los Granos.
That's literally, you just took the name and just Spanish. Here we go. Congratulations, Copa. Put a hat on.
Tom, didn't you come when I was out of town on one of my thousands of trips? Because I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
I think
I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I was going to be. I don't know which trip I was on, but I think I missed him because I wasn't here.
I think it was Prophet Palooza Jr.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I don't think it was when you were here on
Prophet Palooza Jr. Part 2.
Yeah, well, I have to keep up with all of Eric's trips because he goes on so many he can't remember which ones.
That's what I'm gonna do when Ed comes, which I won't be here.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
My brother will be around though. You can go see him.
All right, Joe, let's go.
Hang out with the prophet you want to hang out with.
That'll be the day that he also decides that he's gonna go on a podcast. It's like Eric is not there, and then I'm there. I'm like, you know what, Ed? I feel bad for you. Let's go do a recording of a podcast. Audio only.
The most in-demand guest in podcasting history.
Donnie, tell him about my brother. He won't talk on a podcast, but what about when he's in person?
Oh, he's very talkative.
Bro, I was there with
I haven't met your brother, bro.
No, I'm just saying because Donnie said that before about him. It's funny.
Yeah.
Bro, in Durham?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we moved like 3 different times. We're in our regular seats, third base side, then standing by the bowl, and then we sat out and sit left, right center.
It was the funniest thing. He was so angry at the pregnant lady.
Get out of the way! I'm trying to buy a T-shirt.
The thing we got to do with Joe is like one of those hidden camera shows where we got like 14 people videoing him without him knowing it or something, and put it all together for a podcast.
One person got him on camera.
Yeah, you got him. You got him for a little bit. Yeah.
Your brother's hilarious.
Well, there's also the picture from Highwire. That
yeah. That was fantastic too.
I think I must have been in the restroom because I did not see that person come by.
Yeah, we were sitting there and I saw the person that was like, I was wondering what they were doing because they were just walking around like taking shots with like a really nice camera with a zoom lens. And I was like, I wonder what they're doing. And then we see that posted on social media. And I was like, look at their They got Joe because he didn't think about them getting him.
Ma'am, I don't care about you being dehydrated and pregnant. I'm trying to get this Durham Bowl T-shirt. Move out of my way. I'm going to go back. Lady. She's still there.
Oh, my God, dude. That had me dying. I'm like, can I just move around you? Can I just grab this shirt so I can buy it, lady?
He finally went back, I think, a third time and she was gone, or at least moved out of the way, so he finally got the shirt.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Joe had me dying that night, dude. I was like, Joe, you're a funny dude.
Yeah. Ed and Eric have had some iconic moments in lines to get merch. I'll never forget Ed at the Ed and Paul in the Arizona Fall League trying to get those hats.
The lady trying to tell me what a dad hat
was. And then I feel like it's happened multiple times where, like, you know, his lovely wife is in line, and
Virgil,
I got to see that firsthand.
Yeah,
cutting the whole line at Rocket City. That was impressive.
Well, but I feel like it happened another time as well with you, Eric. That it wasn't just Rocket City. I feel like there was another one too.
You know what?
He embarrassed me in Chattanooga. I remember that.
But you know what this means?
That I was thinking of.
You know what all of this means? Is that we're all itching to get back into the ballpark.
Oh yeah. The only thing I remember from Chattanooga is that the girl working the register's name was Kansas, which is really weird. I was like, are you from there? Like, why is your name Kansas? Or sometimes they wear like name tags and it has this, you know, where they're from, or nope, that's just my name, but I have no affiliation.
It was I think it was either I think it had to be before the rain out. I went into the store and you were talking about I must go in here all the time. And I got my hat, and then they asked for my email address. Oh, you have your email address. And then you yell, how many times do you come here?
Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's right. But no, I didn't get anybody in line in Chattanooga.
No.
I feel like there was another time, though, where there was a line story that wasn't Rocket City. I don't remember which one it was. But
well, I've been to 107 games this past year and 100 the year before and 81 and 100 last 4 years. So you can do the math on that.
There has to be some.
Surely there's something out there.
Now, see, with Donnie, it's the anti-cutting story. He will, wait for a jersey and will hold up a line, because I'm pretty sure when I was at the Lexington County Blowfish game, the line was going outside the stadium at the merch because he was taking a sweet-ass time trying to get a Brewfish shirt.
Oh, yeah. And I got the last one they had, too. So.
Yeah.
Worth it.
No.
It was a pretty neat jersey, though.
What Donnie does is, like, it'll be like the second pitch of the game, and he's disappeared to get an autograph.
Hey, when they're there, they're there.
Yeah, I don't. Did you go to Rickwood with us, Donnie? I don't remember. Like, I knew you drove, but I don't remember seeing you at the game at all. Like, you were gone most of the time.
Virgil, I saw you.
I didn't move. That was the problem. I probably should have.
Lynn,
I did.
mystery
I got out of
jersey?
that sun.
You don't say. Or Lynn and mystery boxes? You don't say.
Yeah, that's like Donnie doesn't bid on jerseys. Oh wait.
I didn't do much last year. I did a couple, but not like I had.
Oh man, only a couple dozen.
How much was that mystery box to get 3 jerseys, Lynn?
I bet it wasn't much, because I think they were running those pretty good price.
Huh.
Oh,
what's
the
not
logos
much to you, Donnie?
Dude.
Say again, Patrick.
What's not much to you, Donnie? I'm trying to figure out. Define not much. Oh, it's only a couple grand. I mean, that's nothing.
That's not bad.
Actually, I was thinking it was around 50 or 65.
What's up, Joe?
I can imagine Ed getting a Lansing mystery box, and it'll be nothing but Olive Burger merch in it.
Or Albuquerque, and it's a green chili cheeseburger.
I have a green chili cheeseburger hat.
Yeah, same. I
mean an actual green chili cheeseburger in it.
Okay, that's messed up.
When I went to Lansing, it was right at the beginning of the season, maybe the second week, and it was really cold, but they're like, oh, sorry, we don't have the ice cream stand open. I was like, I don't care if it's negative 100, open your ice cream stand. And I went and got a big thing of nachos, and it came in a Locos, one of the obviously bigger size nacho helmets came with the Locos logo on it. And then later, because we were one of few at the ballpark that day, one of the ushers was talking to my brother and I, and we were telling him we're on a trip and from Kansas. And I was like, is there any way to get one of those ice cream helmets? And he was going around looking, asking people. He's like, no, sorry, let me get your address and I'll send you. And he sent me Lansing Lugnuts ice cream helmet in the mail. Just some random usher that worked there.
Wow.
It was awesome.
Man,
okay.
It's crazy how much free crap you get.
That's right. Modesto?
Don't remind me.
I did.
He does. You say that, and that's the first place he's going to go to is Modesto.
Yeah, well, Modesto, and then I wasn't with you when it happened, but when was it Charlotte where he got the free parking?
Asheville.
Asheville, yeah.
I'm like,
I can't help it.
I'm like this. I'm like this dude.
Donnie's like, oh, I had to pay though.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, that's some bullshit. I got to pay that.
Well, that's because I rolled up to the pay kiosk arm and looked at the instructions and actually did it the correct way.
I did too. I can't help it. Their machines suck.
Hey, can somebody tell Baseball Mapper they need to update their map?
I mean, you got their digits.
They still got their Zebulon team there.
So
you got
Lynn
all
said
that for
85.
Wow.
$85 guaranteed, 2 jerseys plus a drinking mug and glass. Jacob
Wilson
mug /
glass.
Stuff.
But look at what she said below.
I got 3 jerseys, bobblehead, Wilson card, Locos pint glass, and Logos lug nut notebook. All right, man, that logo. I gotta see that Logos pint glass. That looks cool.
Yeah, that's
that Locos logo. It is actually really. I like that one a lot.
It's a great one. And by the way, Lynn deserves all those jerseys. She deserves a hat too.
Yeah,
I meant to tell you this too, Patrick. Speaking of free stuff, when I got this hat, the Quakes sent a team photo, and a bobblehead.
Shelly out there is great. She does put a bunch of free stuff. She did the same for me.
That might be
Shelly Skebby.
Maybe I sent. What's the last name?
Sebi or Skebby.
I sent an email right after I got this and just thanked them. I said, I don't know if you're the one that sent this, but big minor league fan and had a sweet bobblehead, which I, collect, and a team photo plus this hat, and said thanks. Never heard anything back, which is fine, but I just wanted to thank because that was awesome.
She's really nice.
Because occasionally you'll get like a little keychain or something, but that was a bobblehead with this hat was really awesome.
Yeah.
You see how Patrick is on first name basis with pretty much every single person.
Not everybody. They change so often you can't be on a first name basis with them. As soon as you learn somebody, they move on. So
this is easy. Start ice cream helmets, bench beer bats, and popcorn buckets cut.
Oh God.
I think
the thing, beer bats are. I don't like beer bats because by the time you get to the bottom of it, the beer's warm.
It's warm. I don't like warm beer.
So I got the nostalgia. My brother and I tried it for the first time in Oklahoma City when they were still the Dodgers. Had one there, and then Wind Surge have them, so I have one from there. And then I think it was Zach, maybe, or somebody sent me a Yingling one. So I have a few of them kind of like as a collection, but I typically don't get them just because I can't get through the beer that fast, and by the time I get to the bottom, it's just warm at that point.
Unless you chug it like I did when I was with Virgil and was that Glenn?
Glenn and Florence.
Yeah, with the Florence, me and Glenn, we had to go up against a couple of 20-year-olds, and they're like, "Y'all want to do a beer chugging contest on the field?" And we're like, "Hell yeah!"
Is that Glenn Uyghur? Is that Glenn Uyghur?
Yeah. And
so
he and I got a couple of like very light beers. And those other young 20-year-olds, they were like, "Oh, what kind of beer should we get?" And we're like, "I got this really cool sour. You should get it. It's got glitter in it and stuff." So they went and got that. There was like no way they're chugging that.
And also on the popcorn buckets front, not just the bucket itself, but the actual popcorn. Popcorn's mid.
I mean, why would you need a bucket of popcorn when you can use a perfectly fine helmet?
Yeah, we've done that before. I'm trying to remember who.
Virgil, that's why you're the GOAT.
I love me some good popcorn, though. Some
Charlotte Checkers have some of the best, and they got the butter machine that you can put on as much on there as you want, and they'll give you half a bucket to go butter the bottom half, and then they come back and put the top half on there, and you go back and butter that. Oh,
fantastic!
Can't beat it, and the popcorn itself just has a great taste.
Eric, if you're collecting beer bats, I may have a spare Florence Flamingos one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I have not quite half a dozen, so maybe not a ton, but I have some.
I have.
Man, I can't wait till you get about 15 more. There's going to be another Instagram profile.
I can send you a bobblehead of Ed Rivera.
E-Rock's BBs.
You don't want any more?
No, of course I want it. What do you think? I'm going to rid of my own bobblehead?
Yeah.
He'll take it. He's shameless.
I know. Like, I'll take it. I'll put it over here with the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
I need to go see Phil, and I guess I haven't been there yet.
By the way,
I've been to a stadium you haven't been to.
Yes, Patrick.
Not to derail this conversation because I really am enjoying this, but we had some things to talk about here, guys.
Do we?
In the NFL, there's some things that happen in NFL and college football. I don't know if you guys have heard.
There was football this past weekend?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Were you talking about Black Monday?
Yes.
Earlier?
Yes.
And Virgil said that's every day for me?
Oh, half a day, technically.
Okay.
50%.
Morning or night?
Depends. Depends.
Really shouldn't have to answer that question. That's none of your business.
It's 8 o'clock here, 9 o'clock.
We're good. We're good. It's all right. We're good. We're
right on the dot, so we're good. Continue.
I was gonna ask you guys which one was the most surprising firing this week until the Ravens did what they did, firing John Harbaugh.
Yeah. Could I name another one though that kind of sticks out?
Absolutely.
Raheem Morris in Atlanta. Only because I wasn't surprised about the GM firing because it's been one of the worst kept secrets in the NFL for about the last month that Matt Ryan was being courted to get a high level job with the Falcons, and that was kind of the writing on the wall for Terry Fontenot. But especially when Bijan came out and Drake London came out and spoke in support of Raheem Morris, I thought he might get another season, because generally Arthur Blank is not quick to pull the plug on a coach. Usually, he usually gives them every chance. And considering Raheem has always represented the organization with class, and like he always does, I was a little surprised at 8-9 to see him lose his job.
I know some Falcons fans that were the fans were calling for him to be gone.
They were. I mean, I know, obviously, you know that I'm surrounded by Falcons fans. So,
oh yeah.
But I was still a little surprised, because I thought he might get a little bit more time. But
sorry, kid had to say goodnight.
Sweet. Let's go see Phil and do our podcast stuff in the media room, press box. I mean,
I think the biggest surprise to me was Mike McDaniel's not fired.
See, I wasn't surprised, because we already knew that. They've already said like there was a conference.
I know that, but it's like, how many times have we had like votes of confidence that still don't?
Yeah,
it happens on that sport we talk about with the Monday show all the time.
Exactly. So
it's the dreaded. They call it the dreaded vote of confidence, or the dreaded backing of the manager.
I hate that show.
You what?
I fucking hate that show.
I'm telling you, horrible.
It's annoying as shit.
You created it.
Huh? No, not me. Not our show.
Oh.
He's bashing his own brand.
I
freaking hate that show, man.
Break Even Sports sucks.
Man, can't stand those people on there.
We talk
man.
wrestling. What is this?
What the fuck is wrong with these losers?
Division 27.
Man. And man, there was some guy on there last night.
Who wants to talk Division 3 football in the middle of nowhere in Mongolia?
I've been trying to say that. Nobody listens.
There was some Epro dude that kept talking about wrestling, and then I believe watching FCS by choice.
Like, did you have a stroke? Are you okay?
I'm not.
Bro, you got to admit, that was a really good game last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, okay. So, I'm not surprised that the Mike McDaniel's not getting fired. Again, it's still early. We can still see him get fired depending on what's out there. Because right now, John Harbaugh's out there. We're like, hey, he just got a call from 7 different teams, even though there's 7 different openings, by the way.
I was going to say 7 vacancies.
And so that's what the agent said. He already, within 45 minutes, 7 teams have called.
Listen, I mean,
what do you think the odds are that there's at least one team that doesn't have an opening that called, and that it wasn't all 7 teams that have an opening?
Either that, or they were looking for him to see if he wants to be an OC.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers called just for good measure.
I think the Panthers are actually good with Canales. I mean,
I'm fine with Canales.
They need a quarterback, but I think they're good.
I'm just stirring there.
You guys, Reflog. You guys know who Reflog is, right? Like, he's from Cleveland. Dude, he put out that meme of like, the Browns and the Ravens can do the funniest thing of swap coaches.
And switched it, yeah.
Dude, do you know how hilarious that would be?
Well, the picture looked great.
Oh yeah, that's some good AI right there.
Yeah, really good AI.
Well, I'll say this for Harbaugh, he pretty much can decide where he wants to live.
Oh, he will dictate.
And it's like, where do
he automatically made himself the number. Like, they automatically made him the number 1.
He went right to the top. Okay, so let me ask you this then, to you guys. Okay, so here's the openings. You got the New York Giants, you got the Tennessee Titans, the Cleveland Browns, the Arizona Cardinals, the Atlanta Falcons, the Raiders, and we're gonna move the Ravens because he can't just go back to the Ravens. Out of those teams, which one do you think would be his top target for to go and coach? I don't think he's going to go to Cleveland. I just think, past 18 years in Baltimore, just to go to Cleveland, I don't think that's going to happen.
I see him like maybe going to the New York Giants.
That's what I was about to say.
Same here.
I just think there's a lot of good pieces in New York. I mean, look at it this way. You've got, if you can teach Jackson Dart how to slide, and if you can,
he does kind of have a similar play as Lamar,
but you've got Scadaboo coming back. You've already got a good defensive line. that's, like you've got great pieces on defense there. It's amazing how many points they gave up with how much talent they have on that defense. So I think there's a lot of good pieces, and I think New York is an attractive job for the first time in years. So I think he's going to be intrigued. I would be intrigued by that, and I think he's a pretty good fit there.
Yeah, I would agree with that from the team standpoint. That's probably the best looking situation, unless you just want great weather and you wanted to go to Arizona and try to build something over right there.
I was just going to mention Arizona.
I mean,
obviously you're going to need to get rid of the quarterback or hold on to him. What do you think, Eric?
How about what if he went to, say, the Michigan Wolverines?
Too late for that.
Hilarious.
Right? If they brought in John.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They're going to say, hey, NCAA, we brought in a Harbaugh. What you going to do?
What you going to do about it now, huh?
Oh, wait, it wasn't Jim.
Yeah, no, I've heard a lot already that could very well be on the top list for the Giants. So yeah, they have some pieces. But if you want to go live somewhere where that's, nice weather and stuff, Arizona.
If you're tired of the weather and the mess of Baltimore, it's like, I just want to get out where there's some sunshine in Arizona.
I'm going to go with Tom, though. Like, I don't know why in the world, just like with Cleveland and Andrew Berry, I don't understand why Joe Shane is still in a job.
I'm 100% agreeing with you.
I'm never going to cheerlead for someone to lose their job. It's just
I will.
I was shocked.
I'm petty like that.
Well, I was shocked that he kept his job.
Jonathan Gannon, you weren't shocked about that?
No, I really wasn't.
He was happy.
Well, I wasn't surprised. I mean,
I think he went and got a cupcake just to celebrate that one.
I was going to say
a couple shots.
Well, I mean,
you could see them do a little hippity scop all the way to the store to get himself a little cupcake.
No, I went over to what's that? The Crumble, and I'm like, I'm like specialty cookie, please.
Crumble cookie over there. It is.
Yeah.
So we're talking about this mystery seventh team, about a team who still has a coach.
Miami.
What about Dallas?
I don't know that I think he's fine with Schottenheimer.
I don't think Jerry has that much foresight.
No,
and
true. I think he loves Schottenheimer.
Joe, you're making a good point. Raiders #1 pick. You get Kellen. You gotta get Mendoza and more. 160 million in free cap space.
If he does that, he'll play his brother twice a year.
Oh, that will be so good.
Oh, that would be good. Some more Harbaugh balls, and he's got Max Crosby.
Yeah, listen, Lynn, I like nothing but cakes. That place is awesome.
So,
did you see what Lynn said earlier about Signetti?
Yeah,
to Vegas. I think that would be a powder cake waiting to explode, though, between like Davis and Signetti.
No,
Signetti's not going to put up with.
No, he ain't going to put up for shit.
He's.
Can you guys rank, in your opinion, rank for me the current job openings in the NFL?
Ooh.
So I'll read them. I'll read them. It is the Baltimore Ravens, the Las Vegas Raiders, Atlanta Falcons, Tennessee Titans, Arizona Cardinals, the New York Football Giants, and the Cleveland Browns.
He's writing it down.
I have to.
I think at least right now, Ravens on top, because if you still have Lamar, and see, I know we haven't talked a whole lot about it just because we're talking about these other teams and other coaches, but that surprises me because Lamar's won a couple MVPs. They've made the playoffs. Did they ever get to an AFC Championship game?
Who, the Ravens?
I don't think so. I don't think so since Lamar's been there.
I thought they did.
Well, I know they've won Super Bowls like in the 2000s, but like
not with Lamar. Yeah.
I know. Well, probably not with Lamar. Who was that then?
2024.
Okay.
I was going to say I thought that he actually made one.
And so I mean they've made the playoffs. It's just I wonder if it's because he couldn't. But like Lamar was hurt part of the year with Henry and Jackson. But outside of Zay Flowers, did they really? I mean, Andrews, but did they really have any other receivers? And then their defense isn't what like the 2000s Ravens defense were.
What about Isaiah Likely?
Yeah,
Likely piece of garbage.
So Ed, name the teams again: Giants, Ravens, Falcons, Cardinals, Browns.
So the Browns, the Giants, the Titans, the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Ravens, and the Raiders.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Obviously, I think we can all agree by paper right now, the Baltimore Ravens will be number one. Is that a good consensus to say that that's the number one landing spot right now?
I'll reluctantly say that.
I would say that, yeah.
Okay. So what will be number two? The number two spot would be the New York Giants, would be the Falcons, the Raiders.
For me, it'd be the Giants.
I would say Giants.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Giants have the most right now.
They got Jackson Dart. They got Scatterwood coming back.
Yeah, I mean, you got Abdul Carter if he can.
Correct.
If he can get his mind right, and he can.
Yeah.
He's got all the talent in the world, and is it Brian Branch? I think you've got on that defense.
So they got some good pieces.
They got pieces.
Burns.
They got Burns.
Brian
He
Burns,
came from Carolina. Yeah.
Brian Burns. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. So we got. All right. So number one, Baltimore Ravens. Number two, the New York Giants. Okay. Number three.
Probably the Falcons because you got Bijan and you got
Drake London.
Outside of that, you got Kobe Bryant at corner from KU.
From three.
Outside of that, though, obviously you're going to have to figure out your quarterback situation. But I mean,
they're not getting rid of their
backs right now.
Actually, they might get rid of their quarterback because he just restructured his last 2 years.
Yeah.
Also, they're getting new uniforms. I don't know if you guys knew that. The Atlanta Falcons are getting brand new unis.
Yep.
So there's a plus there. All right. So number three, the Atlanta Falcons. Baltimore 1, Giants 2, Falcons 3. What would be number 4? Right now we got the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Tennessee Titans, and the Cleveland Browns.
Probably the Cardinals.
I'd actually
Marvin Harrison.
I'm going to say the Browns.
I'm going the
Browns. Not because I'm being biased.
I'm between Browns and Titans because the Titans at least have Cam Ward that you can work with.
Yeah, but the Browns also have a good defense already.
I was going to give it to the Browns because of the defense.
The defense, right? Obviously, the Browns need some help on offense, but I think they got a good defense right there set up, ready to go.
Yeah.
Donnie, Virgil, or Eric, what do you guys think?
I think I agree with the Browns.
Okay.
I was thinking Cardinals initially, but then I kind of remember the division that they're in, so that's probably not as attractive.
It's a tough division.
I was going to lean towards the Raiders just because of the pick that they've got, and they do have a couple of foundation pieces.
Like Janty and
yeah, but I think Cleveland's ahead of them with like a full defense right now. So I would sign off on Cleveland and then maybe the Raiders after that.
Yeah.
All right, so Baltimore, the Giants, the Falcons, the Browns, that's 4. Yeah. So now we got the Cardinals, the Titans, and the Oakland/Vegas Raiders.
Can I tell you something these 3 teams have in common? Absolutely horrendous ownership.
I was just going to say shitty owners.
Yeah, owners you don't want to coach for.
So who's a bigger head case? Is it the Titans owner or the Raiders?
The Cardinals is no picnic.
I would say Davis he's just an idiot. He's not like, I think the other two are worse.
I think the Tennessee Titans owner, it's a whole lot worse than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Like I agree. I think Davis is just he's
just a dumbass.
But the Bidwell family has just, I'm not disagreeing. Remember all the investigations that went into the Bidwell family and the toxic culture that they had in Arizona. That's not that long ago.
True.
I think Mark Davis just doesn't know what he wants.
Right. And to Joe's point, the fact he's paying 5 fire coaches, that's because he doesn't care about the money. That's nothing to him. And all he wants is, he's like, okay, this guy didn't work. He's like a kid that just throws away a toy and gets the new one next year. He doesn't care about that. He just wants to find the one that's going to work.
I thought the Cleveland Browns were dysfunctional. Fuck.
Joe, I've got one for you. Art Shell.
Jesus. Okay, so we got 3 teams left. What's next? Are we doing the Tennessee Titans, the Arizona Cardinals, or the Raiders?
I would say Titans.
Uh,
I'm kind of.
I'll give you mine.
These are very thin margins to me, but I would say Titans.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I'd go Raiders, Titans, Cardinals.
That's what I would do because I'm going Raiders with the number 1 pick. I've yet to see what I want to see from Cam Ward yet. So
because Cam Ward is all the Titans have.
And Joe made a great point. That's $116 million in free cap space that you can try to lure some free agents to.
And you already have pieces. You've got the number 1 pick. You've got Max Crosby, who's going to get healthy. You've got Ashton Janty, who I still think has a chance.
Oh man, I love me some Ashton Janty.
And if you get the right coach,
you've got Brock Bowers. You've got Brock Bowers at tight end, so you still have a little bit of a window before these guys. I mean, Bowers is coming up on 5 years. In another year or two.
If you get the right coach in there with the right DC for Crosby, that could be dangerous.
And the X factor is the fact that Tom Brady has an ownership stake in Las Vegas. Bro, you have something to work with there other than Davis. So I give the Raiders the edge for that reason.
If you put John Harbaugh in there, and then you play brother against brother twice a year, holy moly. Their TVs are going to be clamoring. Netflix and Amazon Prime are going to be clamoring for those games.
Roger Goodell might pay part of that salary.
So if you're the idiot that Mark Davis is, and you have the money to burn, you've already burned it on like a Gruden type contract. Do you get you got to offer Harbaugh like a 10-year, $100 million contract right now, don't you?
Let's ask someone who would know. Donnie, would you do it?
I would.
In a heartbeat, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to get a guy who would know a similar situation having all that money.
So then we putting the Tennessee Titans next, or we putting the Cardinals after that?
Titans for me.
Titans. Yeah. Eric, you agree?
I was going to say Arizona, then Vegas, and then Titans, but I mean, whatever you guys.
Okay.
I'll go with the majority. I'll go with the majority of the group.
What does he know?
The reason I put the Arizona last is that, I mean, like, there's no one in that running back room.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Carter might be the one piece at wide receiver where I'm like, there's some talent there. I mean, but I don't know. Jacoby had a pretty good year, but I mean, that's not.
No, let's be honest. Jacoby's
a journeyman. Jacoby's a journeyman.
He's a backup.
Well, I mean,
and Harrison, you don't know what you're going to get with him. He's been injured all year, so.
Yeah, I mean, and by the way, and I made how disrespectful of me. Like their tight end is their star.
Schultz.
Yeah.
No, not Schultz.
McBride.
Trey McBride. So Trey McBride, what?
They got with him, possibly with Harrison. They got a few pieces. I think better than the Titans.
Wilson kind of had a reemergence too for wide receivers. I mean, I think they're good in that area.
Who? Arizona?
Yeah.
Who is it? Who else is it? It's Carter and
Michael Wilson.
Oh.
He's talking about the receiver, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I said Carter. I think I meant Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
I forgot about him. That's a good point.
Who was the coach with Tennessee?
Huh? Oh, Brian Callahan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and now it's Mike McCoy, the former Broncos coach. He's been acting. I think he's been acting coach ever since Callahan was fired. So Mike McCoy, there's a blast from the past.
Where's Bill at?
Who? Bill? Bill Callahan? He's probably like a special assistant to the GM in Vegas or something like that. Or maybe he took the Nebraska head coaching job again.
So
remember when Bill Callahan was the Nebraska head coach? I've been trying to forget it.
One more question for you guys now. Give me, in your opinion, what your top candidates are for like right now. I mean, we got Harbaugh. Whether we like to admit it, Stefanski has been a hot name right now.
Real quick, Bill Callahan was the offensive line coach for the Titans the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, because of his son.
Yeah.
He was with Cleveland before that.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
That's when the Cleveland offensive line was actually good, and then he left for.
I think that's his second stint in Tennessee, though.
I think so. So, anyways, give me your top candidates right now.
John Harbaugh,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Stefanski.
Yep.
Brian Flores.
Yep.
Brian Flores. Yeah.
I would love Brian Flores in Cleveland. Oh God, what's the dude that
Vance Joseph?
He just got let go by Washington.
Oh, Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury.
But I feel like, and I was telling you this, Ed, when we were talking, I feel like a lot of the top coaches that weren't just head coaches, a lot of the top candidates are more defensive coordinators than offensive coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, Vance Joseph is another name that comes to mind. Donnie, sorry for interrupting.
I was going to say, I think Kingsbury's got something lined up. I think he wanted out there. I think he worked it out to get out of there, because I think he might already have something.
Well, I think we all knew that he wanted to get back into coaching. He was just there in the interim to get some time as a coach.
Well, didn't they basically say that he was leaving to pursue head coaching opportunities?
Yes.
I think that's the way it was reported. So, I'm trying to think of who else.
A guy that you mentioned for the Michigan job, Minter.
Jesse Minter, yeah.
Minter,
yeah. Former Georgia State.
He's not currently available, but a lot of people think that Jeff Hafley is going to be a head coach here soon.
Oh, I think Jeff Hafley is a candidate if he wants a job. But you think by virtue of the Packers being in the playoffs, it's going to hurt him?
No, not necessarily. I'm just saying he's currently not available. But
right.
I don't think any of these teams are in such a hurry they can't wait.
Well, what do we say about college then? Why can't these teams wait?
Different in college because you got to get
and
recruits and stuff.
And this may not be someone that
Go ahead.
Anybody say anything at this point?
No,
go ahead.
No, I've been hearing it's not someone that I thought was going to be a top candidate, but Raheem Morris is getting a lot of calls for interviews still. I know.
Didn't they talk about him for the Titans?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were the first ones to call, but he had about 2 or 3 calls the next day after he was let go. So Joe, what we were talking about with that is that we think that there's probably a little bit to the story that
I don't think he was fired. I think it was this is one of these truly like mutual parting of ways.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I would like for you to release me from my contract. I would like to go and be a head coach, and I would like to interview.
Yeah, it's mutually agreed to part ways. Yeah.
And Jane Daniels had really good things to say about Cliff Kingsbury. He said they had a really close relationship. So I don't think there was.
Dude, I'll be honest. With Shedeur Sanders, I would love to see him coach Shedeur Sanders.
Well, do you think there's even a realistic possibility that Prime comes to Cleveland?
No.
Mm-mm. I don't see that happening.
Be a Browns thing to do.
It would be a Browns thing to do. I will agree with you. But the problem is, here's the thing. Andrew Berry is running that that search for head coach.
Is he really though? When Jimmy Haslam is the owner,
he's already been slated as the one. He is running.
Jimmy can say whatever he wants. Jimmy Haslam runs everything in that.
Jimmy Haslam was the one who wanted Deshaun Watson, by the way, and let's see what happened. Stefanski was completely against it. He was the one said, "No, I didn't want him," and well, look where it got him.
Well, and Jimmy likes to have a nice, entertaining press conference every couple of years, so he's due.
Do you think Kingsbury thinks he could turn around Watson when he comes back? Do you think his ego is that? Because he thinks he is.
So here's the thing,
like the quarterback guru.
So here's the thing. Watson's not going anywhere. No one wants that contract, right? So he's here. Apparently, he is like fully healthy, ready to go. Apparently, he is ready. And from what we are hearing, and when I keep listening to radio and listening to news, it is going to be a true quarterback competition next year. Deshaun Watson and
Bailey Zappi.
Zappi can go F off. And so it's going to be that. And then Dylan Gabriel. Those are going to be the 3 quarterbacks in Cleveland. If I'm Kingsbury, I was like, I'll look at that. I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. because the one thing about every single one of these head coaches is every single one of them have an ego. They're going to be the ones that think, oh, I can turn this around.
Yeah.
Now, someone we haven't mentioned on the offensive side, Joe Brady from Buffalo.
Yeah, he's had several. Well,
there's
been interest in the past, but he's never really gone after it.
He's been a name out there, though.
I
mean, he obviously made his name famously in Carolina.
See, well, he came to Carolina after LSU.
He did.
And then it didn't turn into anything. He left Carolina. Like what happened? Like, I thought he was supposed to be the guy. And he didn't.
Well, wasn't that when Matt Rule came in and he brought in Joe Brady as his OC?
Yeah.
And he moved to Buffalo.
I feel like if there's a OC that's going to be moving up to head coach next year, it's going to be Kubiak from Seattle.
Yeah. Although I don't know that he's done enough. I don't know. Like I've not been wowed by Seattle's offense. I mean, Smith and Jigba is obviously phenomenal, but
I don't know. I think they're doing pretty good.
Well, I mean, the record says that, yeah, but I mean, I give that more to the defense. I mean, the running game has only caught on in the last few weeks. I mean, when they're on, Walker and Charbonnet is a good combination.
I'm messing with you. No, because I mean, look what they did against the Panthers. They barely beat the Panthers.
And Darnold's been okay. It's just that, it's
Darnold's been what he was paid for, being a game manager.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a defensive coordinator's market with how things are going. There's not a I mean, you don't have an offensive mastermind like Chad Morris available. I mean, it's just, Jeez.
He's just gonna keep taking his shots, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hi, Donnie.
By the way, just a sidebar for a second. I've got the Flyers Duck game on. The Ducks uniforms they're wearing in Philadelphia tonight. It looks like the Flyers are playing against a team full of gritty. Because they have the orange top and the orange pants and the white jersey, and it's like they all look like a whole bunch of the mascot for Philadelphia. I mean, it's a cool look for Anaheim, but it just looks like every time I look up, it's like, are there 7 mascots running around on the ice out there? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Anyway.
Okay. Good conversation, guys, about that. Thank you so much for, participating, especially you, Eric. Good job, buddy.
Did you blow past Mike's comment down there, or did it just pop up?
Nope, I'm not looking at it. I'm totally ignoring that comment. So
that would be such a Browns pick, though.
That would be too.
That would be such a Browns pick. He's like, I'm so honored I get to follow in the footsteps of my hero.
They're not going to. They're not going to.
Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Diego Pavia.
Fucking hell.
They add him to that list of famous Browns quarterbacks.
I guarantee you right now, they draft Diego Pavia, I quit. I'm done with the Browns.
Listen. Any list that involves Jeff Driscoll and Diego Pavia, sign me up.
Nope.
I'd love to see Ed do a fire pit burn of all his Cleveland.
100%, I will burn every single one of them. I cannot handle another stupid dumbass quarterback. I cannot.
Seneca Wallace, Spurgeon.
I cannot handle another numbnuts. I can't. I just
Brandon Whedon, go Pokes.
No. The Browns are going to do is either a wide receiver or offensive lineman with the 2 number 1 picks that they have.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Nope. Shut up.
He can't just keep setting himself up just so he can say that.
I know.
I know. Like, yeah,
it's okay.
you.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
No more talk about quarterbacks for Cleveland. That's it. You're banned from talking about quarterbacks from Cleveland.
Okay.
So that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, one quick thing before we go into what Mr. Producer wants to talk about. The Oakland A's have been denied their name, Las Vegas Athletics.
You would think you would, check that before you decide to move to
a whole new town.
Yeah.
But also, how can you patent something like Vegas Athletics? I mean, that could be such a general term for any athletic event in Vegas.
And that's why they denied their patent right there. The name Athletics is what really got their patent denied.
Yeah.
Like if they would have just said Las Vegas A's, do you think that goes? It's just because they use the word athletics?
Well, the full name is the Athletics.
I know, but could they trademark the phrase Las Vegas A's? Because the word athletics, isn't it trademarked by the team anyway? Like the design, not the word, but just the design of that word.
How possible is that Oakland gets a new ownership group and builds a new ballpark in Oakland, keeping the Athletics name?
I don't see that.
No,
I don't see that happening.
Major League Baseball is not going to let that happen.
No, they want that Vegas market. I just think it's absolutely hilarious, and it could have happened to a better ownership. Like you said, Virgil, you would think that you would check before you move to a town, that you would do your homework in checking if that is available and if it can be approved. That's number one thing you do. You move to that area, you get the patent done.
What if the people from the patent office aren't from Oakland, but they're like the rest of us and are upset by this whole move, and we're like, nah, we're just not going to allow it?
Fuck you.
That'd be hilarious.
Denied. That was like the hardest stamp on it. Like they're just stamping 5 or 6 times. Every person would go in and they just stamp it.
Yeah, they're just like the rest of us. Like, that's dumb that everything's happening to Oakland like that did. Maybe they're not an A's fan, but they're like, yeah, we're definitely not going to approve this. Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Joe, so what right now, the biggest expansion that you're looking at, you're looking at Nashville, Oakland, not Oakland, Utah, they were saying, Oregon, the Carolinas. Those are the big names. Montreal. Those are the names. Oakland is pretty down in the list when it comes to expansion team right now in Major League Baseball. Which is sad because, they should have never left, but that's besides the point. But yeah, that's interesting that they got their name patent. Like, nope, sorry. Come back some other time with a different name. Right. But that gives them an opportunity to change their name now.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how my brother feels about that, but, we'll see. Anyways. Virgil.
So I was actually going to talk about that, so that was on my list, but got to cross that one out. But Ed, you're talking about things that annoy you. Do you know what also annoys you a lot?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Gottlieb Watch.
I love it.
As I chronicle Doug Gottlieb's journey to 10 wins.
This is great.
I'm always curious of his transitions, how he plays on what we've been talking about. And it's like,
they're so good though, right?
Ed, you ate turkey the other day. Guess who else is a turkey? It's Gottlieb Watch.
I'm keeping. That's a good Thanksgiving themed one. Thank you. I'm going to keep that one.
You're welcome.
You write that down.
I mean, I call him a job turkey, but that's not don't worry.
Job turkey.
So yes, as I chronicle Doug Gottlieb's road to 10 wins. We are currently at 5 Division I wins. So let's jump in and see where we are at tonight. So tonight's game was, actually yesterday's game, I forgot to change that, was the Milwaukee Panthers. Apparently they are not UW anymore, they're just Milwaukee. So this was at the Resch Center. Their current record is 7-8. Last year's record was 21-11. And Milwaukee is a road favorite at 2.5.
Wow.
So, gentlemen, did Doug Gottlieb win this game?
I'm going to go with a no.
No. Donnie?
Donnie's going to go with a yes.
Yeah, I think they won this game.
See?
Okay. Patrick?
Milwaukee's logo looks like the Kitchener Panthers logo, but
true story.
But no, they didn't win.
And Eric?
I cannot answer. I know the answer.
You recuse yourself. Very nice. Thank you. For the other three, did they cover? If you said no.
I mean, this is 2.5. Yeah, I'll go with yes.
Okay. Well, the answer is they won. We have a 2-game win streak for Mr. Gottlieb. 79-76. Pretty good back and forth game for the stuff I was able to watch. But of course, FCS championship took precedent.
Of course.
And then next week, they're playing a team they have already beaten on the road, IU Indy, the former IUPUI.
This should go back to IUPUI.
Well, I think that's kind of probably some legal thing behind that. They come over to Green Bay. So will there be a 3-game win streak? Tune in next time and find out.
I like it.
And that is a great watch.
I like the Gottlieb watches. That's always great.
I apologize for Mr. Prophet that my transitions are lacking. I will make sure to improve on those.
I didn't say it was lacking. I just said I was always wondering what we're talking about and how you're going to roll that into Gottlieb watch. So
he does a good job on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying you're lacking.
My first one was, do you know who also had a frozen iguana hit his head initially, but I wasn't ready yet. So sometimes the best ones just kind of happen. So let's talk college football for a minute. We do have the semifinals coming up, but before that, since Mr. Prophet did watch some of this, I know this is not the Monday show, but can we talk about that game yesterday?
Absolutely.
Oh man, that was such a good game.
I've never felt so much heartbreak for a team in Illinois State when that kick got blocked. Was pretty much
which
done.
One?
Really? The overtime one.
So what are we saying about kicking games? Cost you national championship?
It did cost Montana State a championship though, because they made theirs.
Well, remember they had. You're right, but Montana State's snapping the ball had a problem. They had a problem with that because they almost lost that game in regulation because of that.
I was very happy with that game. It was like, listen, and none of us, we were watching it during the live stream. None of us are a fan of any either team. There was nothing, right? No one rooted for it. But the fact that that it was back and forth, it was that good of a game. It was I honestly, all of the FBS college football playoff game, this one, in my opinion, has been the best of all the college playoff games. Even better than the FBS, in my opinion. Not taking anything from anybody. I'm just saying.
I would say the only game in the FCS that was probably better than this one, and I'm going to say very close, just because of the comeback it was Yale, Youngstown State. Especially because the way that Yale came back in that one. But no, if you were introducing somebody to FCS and you saw them in this game, how could you hate FCS after this?
No, not at all.
And plus, there's a dude named Taco. You can't go against that.
The fact that they're like, Eric's like, they got a kid named Taco.
It's great.
Oh, and what's funny is, I think I texted in the group that him and his brother were being interviewed before the game, mainly I think because of his name. And they're twins. I didn't realize they were twins because the one brother with the beard clearly looked 3 years older than his twin brother, Taco, who looked like he was an 8th grader. But he was like, she asked about the name, and he's like, well, it's not really a good name. It's a horrible nickname. He's like, and she started laughing. He's like, but I've been stuck with it since I was 2 years old, so it is what it is.
How could you hate it? That's a unique.
He said he didn't like it. He said it was a horrible nickname. I don't really like it, but I've been stuck with it for whatever, 17 years or whatever, however old he is.
Bro, grow up.
If you don't like it, why are you using it?
Because he's going to be a good slant receiver for the Indianapolis Colts in a few years,
or the Panthers.
He's going to be one of those. You never hear the big name, but when you need him for a 3rd and 6, he's going to be there.
He's gonna end up with the freaking Patriots with Drake May, and it's gonna be like Tom Brady and Welker again or something stupid.
Chris Hogan.
Yeah.
But I thought that was definitely a fun game to watch, and I'm glad I was able to live stream that with you guys. That was.
The fact that it ended the way it did with with a missed extra point, and then they got that touchdown on 4th down. It was like it was insane. It's probably better than most of the Division I games we've watched.
There's been some really bad Division I games, and like I said, the college football playoff. Like I've enjoyed this game more than any of the FBS games. I've actually enjoyed it more than Notre Dame game. Let me tell you.
Even the game the night before in Canton, despite the weather, was still an exciting little game.
I did think Ole Miss and Georgia was a good game.
Yeah, I mean, but it had that conference rivalry feel to it too because of that too,
and a very suspect ending.
Yeah.
Which really, I mean, the biggest thing about that game that people talk about were how many times the stage got rolled off and on the field, but that was still a mess there.
Both teams got upstaged.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll let that one go.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. But we didn't really get a chance to talk about these on Thursday as much. But man, I'm so glad to see Alabama get their teeth get kicked in.
Absolutely.
Especially to Indiana. I mean, it shut up a lot of the people here that just are
the SEC people. Alabama this, Alabama that. What happened now?
And once again,
if they had the gauntlet of the SEC, they wouldn't have done
shit.
And once again, people do not learn. This happened last year. You do all this hype for them, and how many teams are in the semifinals for SEC?
One, barely.
One.
Hotty toddy.
And it's the last one you would have expected.
Well, it's only one, and it's only because the two teams that were playing against each other were both SEC teams, so there had to be one SEC team going.
Exactly. This is what they plan. This is what they map out. They make sure that the thing works to where when it gets to a certain point, there's at least two SEC teams playing each other, so that one has to move on.
It was nice of Dabo to give up his guaranteed spot to give the SEC one more for a year.
Well, he sacrificed a lot to be able to fire his coordinator, so he let him hang himself.
So when does the Big Ten, which is clearly the more successful and bigger conference in the playoffs, just simply eat the SEC at this point? When is Big Ten going to realize they do not need the SEC?
I think they're getting there.
I think they already know that.
Yeah. I think they're getting there, because of like the way that they've been acting lately. It's like they don't care. It's
like the two of them ganged up on all the other conferences, and now it's like
Big Ten is just be like,
I know, and Big Ten's like, we don't need you anymore, and then the SEC is going to turn to the others, and they're going to be like, nah, we're good.
All right, I think with the portal, like the SEC is not that special anymore.
Mm-mm.
Which, by the way, we gotta have a conversation about the portal. I know, Donnie, you've been itching at having a conversation about this. But we gotta have a conversation about the portal. It's crazy. But you got one SEC team, one ACC team, and then two Big Ten teams. And of course, somehow, somewhere, like it was way that the two Big Tens are going against each other. So it's guaranteed a Big Ten in the championship, and then one either ACC or SEC.
It's kind of 1.5 Big
Hey,
Ten.
Eric, who was the chairman of the CFP committee? What conference was he from?
He's a bum.
I still have a hard time seeing Oregon as a Big Ten team. That aggravates me.
Pac-2 team.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Miami in the ACC is fine.
I was just gonna say, like, the hell.
I think both of these games, Thursday and Friday, should be good because it's these teams we don't see super often at this level in the playoffs, this stage of the playoffs. So overall, it's good just because I think I sent it to you guys. Somebody was like, wow, 2026 is starting off great. You got rid of Georgia, Alabama, and Ohio State, and they aren't advancing to the semifinals. And the Ohio State was the night before.
Yeah.
But yeah, with those three all out before the semifinals. So I think overall, obviously, they're proving they're the four best teams right now, but I think they'll be good games just because it's ones that we don't see as often. Miami's been in, but it's been
a while,
20 plus years, and none of the others I don't think have ever played for
Indiana
a title, so
has never.
I was going to say, I think Miami's the only one that's won an actual national championship.
Right.
But they haven't done it.
They've won 5, and none of the others have won any.
But they haven't done it since 2001.
Ole Miss technically claims 3.
Who does?
Ole Miss claims 3.
Claiming and owning are two different things.
I know, but that's like 1950s and all that. So it's like, who's counting?
That's like my high school claiming state championships when there were 3 teams that played.
Right.
Donnie, you remember that?
I'm with Eric. This is going to be like some really good games. I'm excited to see these. They better live up because right now,
I don't know if the Indiana-Oregon game is going to live up. I mean, maybe it will. I mean, it was a 30-20 game earlier in the season.
I think it will.
Indiana is just so
where's that
tough.
one? Atlanta?
Yep.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta.
Oh, great. So Oregon's going to have to fly east.
All the way east.
At 6:30 at night.
7:30.
I don't know. I mean, they were in Miami last week, weren't they? They probably didn't go back.
Yeah, and they played early and they probably didn't. They played the early game in Miami as well.
And
Donnie,
then,
are you gonna give the Ducks your
and then the others on
like Robert Kraft did for Ole Miss?
Dude, they did this.
It's not the same in college because they usually get there a lot earlier, especially with these bowl games.
It's funny because Miami and Ole Miss they're playing in Glendale.
Yeah.
And then Oregon and Indiana playing in Miami. Like, dude, they just went
Atlanta. Yeah.
So
I mean, I will say this: if Oregon does advance somehow and has to go back to Miami, that'll be crazy too.
That would be their biggest opportunity at that point for them to win it.
Yeah. I think Indiana's going to be too tough. I think that has the potential to be a lopsided game in Indiana's favor, but we'll see.
I know there's too much time.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Virgil.
See, I've been big on Indiana the entire year. This game worries me for them because it's a rematch. This is Lanning's going to play the revenge card against for the team to hype them up. This I think is going to be a little more interesting than it was last early in the season. I truly think Indiana caught Oregon off guard at Eugene. I think they will be ready this time.
I was just going to say besides Penn State, who played them to a 27-24 game, the second closest game after that was Oregon 30-20. The rest of them have been in Ohio State, obviously, but that was the championship 13-10. But the rest of them have been like blowouts, not these 2 games.
But I mean, who's Oregon beat? They really haven't beat anybody.
They beat the FCS champions, Montana State. Thank you very much.
I mean, they beat Penn State when Penn State was number 3 at the beginning of the season, 30-24. Outside of that,
they beat Texas Tech 23-0, son.
Oh, well, in the playoffs. I'm talking about the regular season. No, I mean leading into the playoffs. They did. But I'm just saying, like throughout the season, they didn't really beat anybody worth anything.
They beat Rutgers 56-10. They beat Wisconsin 27-10. Iowa 18-16. Minnesota 42-13. USC 42-27. Washington 26-14. They beat
Oregon. They beat Oregon State, who's a great team.
Oregon State 41-7. And Oklahoma State 69 points.
Wait, they played Oklahoma State? I don't remember that happening.
They didn't really have any good game. I mean, Iowa 18-16. I mean, they played down to Iowa in my opinion there. I think Texas Tech, that game was, I think Texas Tech just like went in overconfident in that one and just got smacked. But regular season, I just don't think Oregon's that good.
I would not sleep on Oregon. That's all I'm going to say. I would not sleep on Oregon. I'm with Virgil on this one. They could go in there and be like, hey, we remember.
Dan Lanning's going to take that clip of what Donnie said and play it in the locker room and motivate those Oregon players.
Yeah, just like he did the whole Deion Sanders thing.
Yep.
So I would not, see, look, Zach, if Oregon plays like they did against Texas Tech with the turnovers and offense not in sync, Indiana will smoke them.
Right.
I'm not disagreeing.
Another thing I'll say is that you have to think about how many seniors Indiana has. So
yeah, I mean, their entire team's
for that
been
reason
in
they've got
college
experience now, so they're not going to be complacent.
Yeah,
that's just
they are indeed an old ass team, from what I've heard.
I'm excited to see this game. Both of them.
How are we feeling about the other game?
I like Miami in this one.
Yeah. Ole Miss is still dealing with turmoil, and I don't know. I think Miami.
I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think it's going to be decided by a field goal.
I can see that.
Eric, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with Donnie's saying that they're still dealing with turmoil. I think they're past that. Because they've already played a game already.
Yeah, but they're still having to answer questions about all that stuff and deal. It's just a distraction that continues to go on.
But wouldn't you thought it would have distracted them enough when they played Georgia?
No, because Georgia wasn't that good. Plus, it was a conference game.
They weren't?
Georgia's not that good either. They're really not.
I wouldn't say. I mean, I'm not going to say they're like the Georgia teams.
Clemson's the best out of any of these guys.
No, I'm not comparing them to Clemson. I'm just saying Georgia is overrated. Oregon's overrated. They're just not. They're not as good as they're perceived. They're just really not. That was a good game because it was two conference rivals playing. I think if Ole Miss was playing somebody other than Georgia or Georgia was playing somebody other than Ole Miss, it would have been horrible games.
See, I'm with Eric. I disagree.
Okay, it's fine.
But I know it is.
I'm right, y'all are wrong. That's okay.
Pete Golden's going to clip this up too and play that in the Ole Miss locker room to say, Donnie said
I'm rich and you guys are poor.
Play anyone any good.
Do you see what this old dude just called us?
Yeah, he said, "I'm rich, you guys are poor. I'm right, you're wrong." I mean,
money always talking.
Can you believe the disrespect?
He win picks for 1 week and it goes straight to his head.
Well, asterisk on that.
That's right. Yeah, have to put an asterisk on that one. Yes.
Ed, go back. Name the 9 teams that, if you remember, from an hour and a half ago.
No. In all seriously though, listen. A lot of people have been mad at the fact that that Miami got in over other teams, right? And then I think Miami got a little butthurt about it. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. You guys don't think we deserve to be in? Cool. We'll show you guys. Let's just beat the number 1 team. Boom, done. Get out. Right? So I would not sleep on Miami. I think it's going to be a close game. I would not sleep on Ole Miss. I understand. Ole Miss beat Georgia. And I know that Donnie doesn't like the SEC. That's why he said they're not that good. I think Ole Miss is a pretty good team, with or without Lane Kiffin.
Well, I'm not saying Ole Miss is not a good team. I'm just saying they're for what it's worth. I mean, they're still having to deal with the distraction of the whole coaching mess, and internally they probably have compartmentalized things where it's not as big as it could be. But it's still got to, and then you've got players. I mean, you got players deciding to stay at Ole Miss that people thought were going to leave, and you've got some guys that have entered the portal in all of this mess going on. I mean, it's just very disruptive overall, but they may not give a crap about it. I don't know. But
that's what I'm saying.
But Ole Miss didn't really play a tough SEC schedule. Georgia played a tougher SEC schedule. It's just that game was a really good game because it was a rivalry and a rematch.
Yeah, but I would agree with you. Normally, but like if they would have not, shown up to Georgia, but like they did.
Georgia. Yeah, I mean they beat Georgia. They lost to Georgia the first time, and they come back around and beat them. And like I said, it was a good team. That's the whole reason I was surprised. Well, not really surprised, but I mean I knew Lane Kiffin was looking for his better opportunity, but I don't understand why, with what he has built there, he couldn't be like, screw y'all, I'm going to make Ole Miss a perennial championship team, because that's what they are. And I'm not surprised to some extent that a lot of the guys are choosing to stay there as well, because they can be a top team in the SEC. the SEC, everybody's always like, oh, well, they're not Georgia, they're not Alabama, they're not Auburn, they're not Florida. Well, Florida ain't been Florida for a while. Ole Miss can step up and be like, well, y'all aren't all Ole Miss anymore. So I think Ole Miss is a good program, and I think I think that's what I say. I think this is going to be a good game. I just think that they have to be dealing with the media that will not let them forget that there's turmoil out there.
Well, that's a difference. So there's a difference between the media not letting them forget that there's a perceived turmoil,
right?
And what is actually going on. Because if you look at it, not a lot of people have left Ole Miss besides Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
Austin Simmons is the only one that's left.
That's
Austin
it.
Simmons signed with Missouri.
Right.
And what I would say is that turmoil of which you speak, they're using as fuel.
Yeah.
Bro,
I think they've been emboldened by what all the outside talk is saying, and Pete Golding is using that as motivation for his team, because he's like,
sometimes when you use that though, it burns you out, and that's what I think could happen to them.
I mean, I guess we'll see in the game, but
yeah.
And you can't. I mean,
but I think this is going to be a close game. I'm not saying that it's not going to be a good game. I just don't.
Yeah. And if they underestimate this Miami team after what Miami just did to Ohio State, that's just poor coaching.
Right.
Because I mean, that Miami defense is no joke. And Eric, I think you brought this up in the last week, but that Miami wide receiver didn't even have a good game against Ohio State. So Malachi Tony. So you even have dimensions of Miami's team that haven't even shown their best yet.
Right.
So it's going to be a good game. I mean,
that's going to be the better of the two games.
Yeah. I mean, I think that Miami hasn't gotten the respect they deserve either. I think that's the two teams that have an axe to grind, more so than the other two teams, because, and let's face it, no one dismissed Oregon and Indiana from the college football playoff at any point. These two teams have faced adversity in their own different ways, and they've used it as fuel up to this point. And it's just who can show up on that given night, and we'll find out Thursday.
Don't disagree there.
Yeah, I mean, think if Miami had lost Ohio State, you'd have 3 Big Ten teams out of the 4.
I would have been okay with that.
That is ridiculous.
I know. I would have been totally okay with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't really complain about that.
No,
I'd still be saying hotty toddy.
What's your dude doing though? I'd rather go to Mercer than go to Missouri.
Yeah,
I mean that offensive genius Eli Drinkwitz, he's just going to do.
That's dude's a bozo.
There's been several guys that have gone to Missouri. I don't know what Missouri's doing, but
nothing
other than just paying people.
Their women are ugly and their team sucks.
God damn, bro!
Wow,
Jesus.
We know that's a softball team he don't like. Jeez.
God, I wish he kept going. I was going to see how deep this went.
No, he's getting told off by his lovely wife now.
She said, "What the hell are you talking about?"
I know he is getting yelled at right now. You can't say that. You got your mind?
She's reminding him of the people in her family that are from Missouri.
He's gonna have to leave to go to timeout.
Oh God, he is so getting yelled at right now.
Oh, he's off.
Oh my God!
Please clip this up.
And I'm like,
what happened?
She said they don't think you're cute either, and I said that's fine. I don't need them to think I am. I didn't realize she was in the bathroom, so she heard that.
we thought maybe she was reminding you of family members that she has that are from Missouri or something. You're like, hey, you can't say that.
Her family's from Oklahoma, not Missouri.
Oh my God, dude,
They're from Oklahoma. What part?
Not saying it.
Don't.
I bet if her
yourself up
family
again.
was from Missouri, you wouldn't have said that comment.
Right. I was like, I don't need them to think I'm cute. I got one right here.
Mm,
See?
you didn't say that.
Yeah, I did.
I 100% believe he said that.
Trying to save yourself?
Of course.
Oh
She
my
opens
God.
the door and she goes, "The women are ugly." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you were right there."
See, what happened was
Listen, Virgil's about to start looking for other shows. He's open to offers. Virgil's going to be like his team, just all about the transfer portal.
right.
He's like, what's that wrestling show that Flobo does again?
Oh.
I think
Eric,
we picked
please
up.
repeat
Drake and Gold?
It never comes back.
Oh God, that was too funny. I enjoyed that. That was a good one. Oh God.
So basically, Missouri does not offer anything, is what you're trying to get
At all.
Exactly what I was saying.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give you that. I get it. I understand.
Are you trying to say that's why the Chiefs had to get out?
Yeah. Although there's been words now that more than likely the Royals are going to stay. So it sounds like probably going to move downtown if I had to guess. But at this point, it does not look like we're also going to get the baseball team.
But you have Matt Quatraro, so.
Great. Woo.
Oh no. See, we can't be having this.
Virgil, was that your burner?
No, I don't have a burner.
That you know of.
I would feel like I would know my burners.
I don't know.
Yeah, it does have a V right there.
Oh.
Okay, anything that has a V does not mean it's me.
V for Vendetta.
Yep.
I don't know that's not Prophet's burner.
Welcome back, Vance, by the way. Welcome back.
For real. Oh,
dear. All right, so
what a show, huh?
And we haven't even gotten to the
NFL games.
We haven't gotten to the NFL games yet.
No,
But before we do that, we do need to make a pick since one of the college games is on
Big Balls Virgil.
I don't even know what to say to that. I'm speechless.
Joe, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I need a break. I gotta go pee.
Oh man. Oh, that's good.
Anyways, let's go for the pick.
All right, so we have the Verbo Fiesta Bowl.
Oh Jesus Christ, we still got more bowls.
Well, this is the CFP.
The playoffs.
Oh
playoffs.
God.
There's technically bowl games. Miami versus Ole Miss. Miami is a 3.5-point favorite over under 52.5. Miami at 57.1%.
That ACC bias making Miami the favorite.
Yes, because I think if a conference that has favorable, terms and all that is the ACC.
Yep.
Because it's Miami. Because they do have beautiful women in Miami. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Okay.
Welcome to Miami.
Carson, Carson Beck? He found out.
About what?
Oh, you know what?
No, I don't. What?
I'm not an idiot, bro. I hear the dishes kingling. I'm not as stupid.
Say it with your Puerto Rican accent.
Oh my goodness, no, papi, no, you don't want me to do that.
Eric, Miami.
I love this show. Did I tell you guys
All of a sudden, we see a chancla come flying in the door, hitting him up in the head.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me. Give me Ole Miss.
That clingy additions is coming from a girl boss.
I know.
100%. There's too many going on. What?
There's more conversations than people right now. This is your football pick, right?
Ole Miss.
Okay. Patrick.
Hottie Toddy.
Donnie. I'm sorry, real quick. Why is hotty toddy a thing? Why is that an Ole Miss thing?
Because they're hotty toddy.
No, there actually is a story behind. There actually is a story behind it. Let me pull it up.
What if one of these times he just does a saying only, and Virgil's like, I don't know what that means. Who are you picking?
Hey, so true though, Joe. You're right.
Go ahead and put me down for the U.
Okay. The University of Ole Miss got it. I'm picking Miami also. Because in my opinion, they've got the best win of the CFP so far. I think I was going to build off of that.
So this is actually from Ole Miss's website, just so you know.
Okay.
They say the origins of the phrase remain a mystery. It said some speculate that it was developed after the Virginia Tech regimental band called the Heidi Tidies. Some others say it derives from a cheer used throughout World War II, or from the description of a warm alcoholic drink, the hot toddy. And some claim it's a reference to the term hoity-toity, the French expression for pretentious, referring to the perceived sentiment of the Ole Miss student body. So,
do they realize that hoity-toity is not like?
Yeah. So ever since, with some slight alteration, Rebel fans have passed down the cheer from generation to generation. That's from Ole Miss's official website.
Yeah, if you see this crowd shots of their student body and that frat boy look that they all have, there's something to that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, the fans do use that. Like, I've worn Ole Miss stuff around, and people just say to me, "Hotty toddy." So, and really, it's all. They'll do hotty toddy. Gosh Almighty, that's another one.
All right. So that's good to know. Did not know that. Let's talk about the NFL games real quick before.
Who did you pick? I apologize.
Miami.
Okay.
It said Miami has the best win for in the CFP, and they're just going to build off of that, in my opinion.
So they're the Illinois State of.
No, I actually enjoy watching Illinois State. So,
but they beat a top, not the top team, but a top team.
A top team, yes. All right, let's talk about the NFL. And since our fake Panthers fan is gone, let's talk to the real Panthers fan.
The one wearing the hat next to me?
Yes, exactly. The one wearing the hat next to you. Patrick, how did you feel about the Panthers-Falcons, not the Panthers-Buccaneers game?
I thought it was horrible.
I thought it was,
sorry, or let me be like my friend next to me. I thought it was terrible. Terrible. If I was Donnie, I'd be saying the refs cost us that game, blah, blah, blah. Both teams.
Absolutely.
Both teams were bad.
Yeah.
Both teams were terrible. And it's sad that both teams had to go home and literally watch a game and root for the other team to see if they'd make the playoffs, because neither team navigated their own destiny. It was either the Saints or the Falcons that was going to put you in. So, I mean, if you're in, you're in. So you get to enjoy it regardless. It doesn't, Panthers fans are not going to care. They're not going to care what I think or what any of us think, because they're like, we're in the playoffs, so we get to host a home playoff game, even if we were crap the entire season. But I didn't think it was a great football game. But congratulations to the Panthers. Yeah.
And Donnie, as a closet Panthers fan, how do you feel about it?
Well, it was a bad game. I mean, the weather was crap, so that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, it was the weather that was the problem.
The officiating, I don't care who you are, you have to admit that officiating was atrocious. If that had been any two other teams, everybody'd still be complaining. I mean, just the stupidity of some of those calls. And I'm not going to sit here and say, I mean, I'll complain about refs costing people games. They really cost you opportunities within the game. So outcome could have still been what it is. or not, but just on a call-to-call basis, I mean, how you say a ball was out of bounds when the ball never left the field and you blew the whistle, that alone, and then a guy gets his helmet ripped off in this era of safety, player safety, how do you miss that? Like, how does no referee see that helmet go flying and realize that the one player ripped it off? I mean, just the fact that those weren't called, whether they affected the outcome or not, is insane to me. And as many cameras as they have, I don't understand. Canales never addressed the fact that that issue with the backwards pass. The referee says, well, they could have had the option. When he never said he had the option. I don't know how you're not out there on the field about to get a flag yourself, arguing that. It just made no sense to me. I mean, I'm glad we won. We got lucky. I mean, won. I'm glad we got in the playoffs, but we should have won that game. It shouldn't have had to be waiting till the Falcons win. It just was horrible.
I'll agree. There was some really bad calls there. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. We opened this up to Panthers fans, and we have Donnie, and then the Panthers.
13 seconds. 13-second fan. 13-second fan. Sorry, I'm right here. And you're muted, buddy.
I thought you said it was 10.
Oh yeah, you're right. 10-second fan. 10-second fan. Yeah, I'll just all of a sudden forget that I've been telling you about this team all year, but it's cool, though. No big deal.
Bye, Virgil.
Oh, what the heck?
See you later, Virgil. I don't know where you guys.
Virgil just aired the transfer portal.
Which games have you guys already talked about?
This was the first one we were talking about.
Nice.
Yeah, we've gotten far.
Yeah,
I see that.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of got on a little mini rant there about the officiating.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, there he is.
My camera literally just cut off. That was weird.
Virgil, I thought you aired the transfer portal.
No. I'm not returning CBS sports calls right now.
Good man. Okay. All right. Okay.
Donnie, thanks for putting up the money to bring him back.
Absolutely.
But we do have an announcement to make real quick. The UCF 87-76. Thank you. That's all.
8-7.
Go
don't do
Pokes.
The team that beat KU?
Yeah, the team that beat KU.
So you're going to beat us this year?
Is it at Lawrence or Stillwater?
Yes.
Well, they took your offensive lineman.
I love how he goes like, maybe? I don't know. Yes.
Both?
They only play twice. I think they only play once.
Oh, give me
They
a
played
second.
Iowa State twice somehow, which is
I'll
not
do
fair.
your producer duties. I'm going to change my name so I can.
It's Stillwater. I already looked at it. I already know.
Were you talking basketball or football?
Basketball.
Okay, because I was going to say, didn't Oklahoma State in football just take one of Kansas's like all freshman offensive linemen?
Yes.
Can you please stop playing these games on a Wednesday night so I can actually go down to Stillwater and watch them play?
I'm sorry. Do I have control over that?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I will call Chad Weiberg right now and tell him to stop scheduling games on weekends or weekdays.
At least the KU one, so I can go down there. I've been there before, but it's always been on a weekend. Now they only play like on Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
They do it on purpose so you can't be there.
Obviously.
Avi.
So going back.
Did any of the rest of you have any commentary on the Panthers Bucks?
No, I fell asleep during it.
Okay.
Next game was no, I'm joking.
It was a snoozer.
No, it was
a hot mess of a game. That's
bro,
what
they
it was.
need to. I don't like games in general in bad weather like that. Snow is one thing ish because usually it's not that bad, but pouring rain like that, there's no flow. I just get a retractable roof.
But my whole thing is, and I said it during the morning show on Monday, is that if you know it's going to rain, you got to change your game plan. Yeah. And Carolina did not change their game plan at all. They kept trying to throw the ball. I'm like, bro, they can't catch the ball.
Right. Just run the ball. Keep running the ball. The defense will slip and slide because they don't know where you're going. Just run the ball. Just don't run it up the middle all the time.
Go ahead, Eric.
I was just going to ask him if what Weiberg said back to your text right then.
I wasn't texting Weiberg. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So,
okay, I see you.
What? Listen, I just saw that one of my favorite, the only good running back this year from Oklahoma State went to Kansas State, and I am asking if that can be returned or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, what returned?
That the running back should be returned because I liked him. I didn't want him to go to Kansas State.
You have Hawkins.
Yeah, and if Hawkins goes down, what else is there? Nothing.
No, you guys have a stacked running back room now. Hawkins isn't the only running back that you got.
I know, the guy from James Madison too.
Did you just jinx your best running back who had almost 30 touchdowns and led the nation this year?
Awkward.
Do you not Oklahoma State often, Prophet? Stuff like this happens.
Yeah, Eric, did you hear that Virgil acquired someone from Kansas State in the transfer portal?
Virgil's not used to the new way of things that he's going to have to deal with.
I'm picking you off. Just have a good night. We'll take the rest of the night off. We'll see you Thursday, okay?
Bye, Felicia.
No.
Virgil still has to learn the new way, and it hasn't sunk in yet. It's still fresh here. So,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I'm kind of scared to ask that question.
No, with Oklahoma State having all these players and being successful, it hasn't sunk in that he's actually going to have some talent.
Okay, they were in the Big 12 championship 3 years ago. It's not that far.
That's 3 years ago. That's forever.
See what happens.
Are you saying that on the back of Clemson season?
It's the Big 12.
Here we go.
Oh, get out of here. You run in circles. Have you seen the Big 12 games? They're 60 to 50.
Yeah, there's no defense.
Listen, Donnie, the difference between my situation and your situation is that we knew when to fire our head coach.
Ooh, got him.
Just know when.
Our head coach is still a man.
He's what?
He's still a man. Our head coach.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He's still the man.
I was going to say he is a man. Okay.
Yeah, he is over 40. That is true, yes. But I don't see how that's relevant to our conversation. Let's go back to NFL before Donnie derails us again. So the other Saturday game was for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Seattle goes into San Francisco and beats them 13-3. Really a shockingly defensive game I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be a little more offensive in the end, but just was not.
The game was offensive, yes.
Offensive, yes. I should have said that, but I was expecting more offense in the game. That's probably the right phrase.
You always ask for our surprises of the weekend, and this was to me because I am surprised with, as you're saying, the offense of San Francisco. 3 points, that's it. The talent they have, the way they'd been playing, that really shocked me.
But I think it also showcased just how good Seattle's defense is. That's a Super Bowl caliber defense.
I love how you're I love how you're just dancing around Seattle's offense. I get it. I understand that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I said earlier in the show, as my voice is cracking.
Sorry. That was mean. I apologize. I should have said that.
I was doing my best Kawhi Leonard, okay?
No, you're okay.
Yeah, no. I said earlier in the show that I wasn't that impressed with Seattle's offense. I think they have talent. It's just that I don't think they've been putting it together enough consistently all season.
I got you.
So, but you can make it far with an elite defense and an offense that does just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Darnold puts the ball where Smith and Jigba can get it, I mean, you're going to get a touchdown every game. And then if Charbonnet keeps playing the way he has been and Walker, and they've complemented each other really well in the second half of the season, and all you have to do is just do just enough.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I still think their biggest liability is Darnold at quarterback. Because, well, yes, he'll have great games. Like,
tell me more.
Well, he'll have great games like he did with the Rams a while back. But I mean, like, I look at the Colts game where he was flat out useless, and they only scored like 5 or 6 field goals against the Colts when they played. They didn't even score a touchdown on them. And this game here, yes, they won, but I wouldn't still say he was impressive.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was the same way against the Panthers a few weeks ago. I mean, as good as they've been playing, you would have thought, as Panthers are struggling to try and win the division, and they're so up and down all year long. And then Seattle was just kind of like the team was okay. It's just Darnold seemed very flat. Each game is like kind of like what you're saying. It's like a surprise that they're 14-3 with him, but it's almost in spite of him sometimes.
Hey, they're still finding a way to win. So
yeah, that's just it. They're finding the ways to win around. He's not losing them the games, but he's not like going out and just balling out, winning them either.
Yeah.
So those were the Saturday games. Now going over the Sunday games, the first one we need to talk about, which got a lot of attention from a few of us. Falcons beat the Saints 19-17.
I was happy for that.
Really, Donnie, you have nothing to say about this game?
I'm happy the Falcons won this game. I thought they were going to piss this thing away so bad. I was pulling so hard for them to just not screw it up, and every time I thought they were going to screw it up, the Saints would screw up something. So
I gave a coworker of mine who's a Falcons fan a really hard time. I said, if there's one team that the Falcons cannot beat, it's the Panthers.
Right.
And then you go out and do the Panthers a favor. I said,
give us another ring, baby. Give us another ring.
Not touching that one. All right.
Nope.
Next game.
Nope.
Cleveland beat Cincinnati 20-18.
Can I talk about this one?
No, next game.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Congratulations to Myles Garrett. Also, the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. Suck it. Got so mad because they stopped the game to celebrate Myles Garrett. And then, like, it was like, guys, it's the end of the season. Both of you are going on vacation. Shut up.
But they wouldn't have stopped the game if Jamar Chase got 10 catches.
He wouldn't have.
Was it Miles' birthday or something? Why'd they stop the game?
I don't know. He's a big dude, intimidating. So the refs got scared.
He literally touched a dude that was laying on the ground.
Stop. No, don't. I'm not taking that from you.
Look at the replay.
What is your opinion on games being stopped because of records being broken?
I don't have a problem with that.
No, not typically. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't care. I mean, I think it's good to recognize it. It as long as it doesn't go too long and they make too much of a thing out of it. I mean, this was at Cincinnati, so
I think it's a big deal, like, to recognize history in the game.
Even the Cincinnati fans were celebrating it. Like, dude.
Right.
Well, my point is this: like, Zach Taylor's justification for why he was mad. He said, "We were fighting for our lives there." I was like, "For what?" It wasn't like you were making the playoffs.
Like, you guys were already eliminated. You guys were the first team to eliminate. So shut up.
Yeah, you're not playing for anything.
Well, I would like, as bad of a game as it wasn't like this was the Carolina Tampa Bay game where you're fighting for a number 4 seed.
You lose
like it or not, that was the reality of that game.
Yeah, you lose a game, you're going to get
Cincinnati game was a throwaway.
Yeah, you lose a game, you get better positioning in the NFL draft anyways. Shut up.
And I will say that to the point earlier, like our opinion on it. I think it can be distracted if it is a game where there is something on the line and it kills the momentum of either team, you have to be careful there. It still should be recognized, but in a game like this, that was one of the only reasons a lot of the Bengals fans probably even showed up, was to see if he got the record.
Well, I think what Zach Taylor meant when he said they were fighting for their lives, what he meant was he was fighting for his job.
Yeah, right.
He's lucky he still has a job.
Well, but I mean, let's look at the Bengals' history. What do they do more often than any team? Stand pat.
Functional.
Marvin, I mean, how many years did Marvin Lewis survive first round exits in the playoffs or not making the playoffs at all? I mean, they don't like, Mike Brown does not like having to change coaches.
Yeah.
Because
I was just
that's money he has to spend.
Exactly. So
they're a team organization anyway.
Duke Tobin and Zach Taylor stay. So
yes, congratulations to the Cincinnati field for the sack. Next game.
No. That was a fair and square sack. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Why? Because you want to get manhandled by that human, statue of like Greek god. I think you see that dude coming. Aren't you going to take a knee too? I will be like, bro, I'm out. I'll see you later. Yeah, you're right. Take a knee. I will do the same thing. And besides, he was going nowhere.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was going nowhere.
There's no reason to get hurt in a meaningless game. Just let
exactly. Like, come on. He was already hurt. Yeah. Slide, let him touch you, get the sack. Absolutely. No,
I could see if Joe Burrow was out there running around, scrambling, and then all of a sudden just dropped to the ground with nobody around him. That's different than being in the pocket and it collapsed on him. And he just went fetal on them.
He earned that sack because he's been fighting all game long for that sack. Nah, I'm not taking the blasphemy. No, get out of here. Okay, moving on.
I'm just saying, Michael Strahan's going to confront Joe Burrow.
Did you see stuff from Jared Allen about the sack that he had?
He can suck it too. Tell him to go away. You'll be tired. Move off.
Because he would have technically had the record if they didn't discount the sack that he had. Turned it into a team sack. That was ridiculous too.
Who cares? He already got disqualified when Numbnuts decided to start talking about like, yep, that's right. You were right. You sacked me fair and square. I don't know what they're talking. Shut up. Move on.
Next game, Vikings beat the Packers 16-3. Really nothing to talk about on that one. Packers basically sat everybody and then sat more people after that. So
why didn't the Packers play Emmanuel Wilson like at all? He was terrible.
I have no idea.
I mean, shoot, Chris Brooks had more carries than anybody.
Is this a fantasy rant you're doing, Patrick?
Yes, it is.
Just want to make sure.
I mean, I was going to lose anyway, though. So,
yeah, his 11th place or 13th place game. What was 11th place game?
Excuse me, 5th place game.
5th place game. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of those way back there somewhere.
I'm not Dabo.
Hey, at least Patrick actually, started all players that played. Unlike you starting Kittle.
That was the week before, and that was a game time thing that got me. So,
listen, I let my players that were terrible actually start, and then they don't score points. Okay,
that's the game time thing that cost you.
Yeah. Just like Josh Allen sitting in the last game too.
Yeah, who would have saw
one play, one snap? Like, really?
Yeah, who would have saw that coming except for everybody? Next game, Giants and Cowboys. Giants. Well, that was mean. I apologize. I don't know what got into me. Giants won 34-17.
I know what got into you. Go ahead.
I'm not going to answer that. Next game, Jaguars beat the Titans 41-7. Nothing to talk about that one. Texans beat the Colts 38-30.
Shout out to Riley Leonard for a 66-yard pass.
He should have been. He probably should have started the game before that.
He should. Well, put it this way: if he was breathing, he should have started probably the last 5 games.
Right. I mean, the only reason why Rivers was there was because he was injured for that first one. That he was questionable for the first game he could have started. He really should have been starting the whole thing. And I questioned the organization for keeping Rivers as long as they did.
Phillip Rivers.
So
agreed.
Yeah, Texans looked kind of suspect on defense. The fact they gave up 30 points is a little shocking to me.
Yeah.
So they were one of the teams I was like, you really don't want to run to them in the playoffs. And now I'm kind of like, they look beatable there. So
I think that they were sort of playing in second gear.
Probably. I think that's fair because I think they cooled off once the Titans, Titans basically stopped playing against the Jags.
Yeah. Still a team I wouldn't want to run into in the playoffs.
Right. Next game. Bills and Jets. Bills won 35-8.
And by the way, shout out to the Jets. Chris Storm, credit for this, but and I think we discussed on this show, officially finishing with no interceptions for the entire season.
First team ever to do so.
Yeah, like that's a whole other level of. I mean, I didn't start this term, but like it was. I think on ESPN they said it was like that. That's just an extraordinary stat. I mean, you don't have a tip or you don't have like a tipped pass or anything like that can cause an interception.
I'm telling you,
go ahead.
I'm telling you, defenders can't catch.
Well, they got rid of Sauce Gardner halfway through the season, and then he went to a team that ended up worse. He might have been one guy that could have gotten an interception and was
True
gone.
story.
But
don't appreciate that pot shot, bro.
I wasn't trying to take a shot at you. I just think it's a bad.
Yeah, he was.
I was gonna say, like,
your team that made the
playoffs almost had the same record that mine did.
I know, but your team suffered
but the difference is yours is not in the playoffs. His is.
Yeah. We have two teams that will finish with double-digit wins. And
Can I offer you guys
lost 9 straight?
Can I offer you guys a depressing Jet stat?
Yes, please.
There's plenty of them.
Do you guys know who the leading receiver for the Jets was?
Garrett Wilson with like 355 yards.
Correct. Yes. A person who has not played since week 7.
Yep.
On my fantasy team.
On your fantasy. Oh, of course, you would have known that, then.
Also, Malik Neighbors. Thank you very much. Week 3.
Man. But but also, we were talking about the interception record. This was actually going to be another one of the tiebreaker questions. Do you know whose record they beat?
No.
This is between Ed and Donnie. Ed, do you want to win this week or no?
This is whose record they beat. You're gonna probably say something. Browns?
No, Browns was number 3 on the list at one point, but no.
Oh wow!
I will give you the year 2018.
Arizona Cardinals.
You're in the right division, but not the right team. San Francisco 49ers.
Really?
Yes. With 2.
I would have never guessed.
Never would have guessed the San Francisco 49ers.
That wasn't a Robert Saleh defense, was it?
I don't remember if he was there for
because Robert Saleh was defensive coordinator around that time.
He was.
Because you remember when he took the Jets job. I mean, I doubt it would have been after that season, but
yeah, he was there.
Was he coordinator at that point?
He was coordinator at that point.
Damn, who did they have? I don't know who they had as defensive backs back then. I mean, couldn't have had anybody worth anything. They didn't get but 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes!
No, the Jets said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
All right, going through some of the
Which
other
is
games.
funny that Saleh was also what obviously wasn't this year, but the connection there with Saleh going to the Jets, and anyway,
he took the curse with him.
A question I want you guys to ponder for Thursday when we go over NFL playoffs. If Josh Allen does not make the Super Bowl this year,
yikes!
When is he going to?
He won't. He won't.
Eric.
He's going to have a really tough time this year because that's a brutal first game for them on the road.
When's the last time the Bills won a home game in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you guys remember the year? Do you guys remember the year?
No.
1991.
Dang.
Just because the Chiefs aren't in, you still got the Patriots, you still got the Broncos, you got the Jaguars. So those top 3 teams are all. That's gonna be tough.
But usually the hurdles but also like when we're talking about playoff experience, the hurdles that usually stop them are not there.
No Mahomes, no Burrow, no Jackson.
So something to ponder when we talk about playoffs next week or Thursday. Lions beat the Bears 19-16. Eric, do you have any analysis on the Bears?
Yeah, they suck.
Thank you.
Great analysis. Great.
That's all the only analysis you need.
Yeah.
Broncos beat the Chargers 19-3. Really nothing to talk about on that one. That was pretty much, Trey Lance was the quarterback for the Chargers. So,
yeah.
How is that man still a quarterback in the NFL?
That's a very good question. I don't know. Then you're playing a team with a depleted offensive line, so it's just like it was just a.
Yep.
It could have been worse.
Yep.
Terrible.
Next game, Raiders beat the Chiefs 14-12. So this is funny. So
I was waiting for you to say something.
Was in where was she? She was like in the dining room or kitchen, and was like, "Oh, we just kicked a 41-yarder with a minute left to take the lead," and then went to the restroom, and she goes, "Did we seriously lose because we just gave up a 60-yard field goal?"
62, I think it was.
It was 60.
60.
She was yelling from the bathroom. It was pretty funny. I'm like, how do you lose to those bum Raiders? They benched Alodekin because he had like a 1.8 QBR and brought in Shane Buechele.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised he's still around.
We talk about Trey Lance, and yeah, right.
And then Buechele had like a 3-point something QBR.
Where's Shane Buechele? The former Texas quarterback, Shane Buechele?
He was quarterback for the Chiefs on Sunday.
And the son of former Major League Baseball player Steve Buechele?
Yes, that one.
Former Cubs third baseman Steve Buechele?
Very disappointing. You forgot about his stint at SMU, but I guess you're not really paying attention.
You what?
Yeah, I can't believe you forgot about his stint at SMU.
I didn't even know he went to SMU.
His humble brag only goes so far.
So far.
It wasn't humble brag. It's just the random things that I remember. Like Buechele is a name that stands out. So
I remember him more from SMU than I do at Texas. So
I remember him at Texas.
Rams
didn't
beat
even know he was in the NFL, to be honest.
Same here. Rams beat the Cardinals 37-20.
No surprise there.
No surprise there.
Thank you for letting Virgil. Thank you for allowing Stafford to play well this week.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Patriots beat the Saints 38-10. Nothing to talk about there. Commanders beat the Eagles 24-17. I don't even know what to make of this game because I thought weren't the Eagles playing for something?
Yes. So tell me, why is Nick Sirianni an idiot when he has a chance to become the 2 seed, play his starters? Nah, I'm not gonna have play my starters. The Bears lost, which means if they would have won their game, they would have been the 2 seed. So now, yes, they get a home game in the first round, but instead of playing the Packers, which is probably it, we've had a lot of issues. I think we played them 3 times the last 2 years and lost to them every time. They now have to host San Francisco, which I think even though after that game on Saturday was terrible, that they're still going to have a hard time beating San Francisco. If they win that game and if Chicago beats Green Bay, then they don't get to host Chicago. They have to go to Chicago. So it makes absolutely no sense. And I was yelling the whole time at the TV, what are you doing? Why are you not playing your starters? You're playing for a 2 seed. He just doesn't care. Sirianni's an idiot. What are you doing?
The thing is, I actually believe him when he says he was yelling at his TV, because he does that
I
to his
can definitely
phone all the
picture
time.
that.
If you've been around Eric for 5 seconds, you know he yells at his phone when he doesn't agree with something that's going on.
We see it.
What are you doing?
I remember him yelling at his phone at the Mudcats game with Wichita State and the American.
Yep. What
final.
are you doing? Terrible. No, but I agree. And which team has the second best home playoff record in the last, how many years it was? Like, Bills are number 1. Who's number 2? The Eagles.
So they could have had 2 potential home games, or if Seattle lost, 3. So they could have gone all the way to the Super Bowl playing at home, but he's an idiot and did not play his starters and lost that game. And the Bears lost, but the Bears had the high tiebreaker or whatever it was, so they are the 2 seed.
And Seattle has flaws, so they very well could lose. It's not like this is an impenetrable. I don't think either number 1 seed is like an impenetrable force. I mean, when you're looking at the Broncos or the Seahawks, I mean, those are teams those are beatable teams.
Part of my thing too, though, is I was kind of a little more upset because I was hoping they'd get the 2 seed, because I think at this point the Eagles, even if they would have won that game, are not playing really good down the stretch, and I think that would have been a better game for Green Bay. Now at the same time, Green Bay and Chicago is a rivalry game, so that should be hopefully a good game as well. But I was hoping to play the Eagles just because for the fact that I didn't really honestly want to play Chicago, because I think we probably would have had a little bit better chance to beat Philly right now, just the way they're playing at this point of the season. But
Chicago hasn't played well in the last couple weeks, though.
Right? Yeah, they
Caleb
lost
Williams, while he's had an overall good season. I mean, he showed up for what, the 4th quarter?
Yeah,
he didn't do anything the first 3 quarters, and he's been doing that more recently, where he's only showing up for like a quarter.
Right, and I'll talk about it Thursday, but our offense should be healthy. Pretty much everybody's playing because all of them rested on Sunday. The defense is what I'm worried about, but if we have enough offense, so I'll leave it at that, and we'll talk more Thursday about that game.
How about a possible legal situation at University of Washington? Damon Williams Jr. said on social media Thursday night he is entering the transfer portal, a move that comes just days after he agreed to return to the Huskies for the 2026 season. And Big Ten has been informed by this, and apparently Washington's looking at some kind of legal action involving his contract. So kind of a new uncharted territory with transfer portal stuff. So see what happens there.
Not related, but kind of related. Kenny Minchie was going to Nebraska, and now he's going to Kentucky. So he flipped his commitment.
Wow.
Isn't Levitt going to Kentucky?
No.
No.
Levitt visited LSU today, and he's visiting Tennessee later this week.
I didn't think that was real, but I never heard anything else about that.
Well, at least that's what everyone was saying. I don't know if it's. Oh, and by the way, Oklahoma State got another commitment. We've been breathing, so it's a few hours old, but Maurian Horn from Texas
Tech one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
By the way, where's Damon Williams going to visit? LSU.
And then the last game to talk about, one that was completely boring until the 4th. Steelers beat the Ravens 26-24. Mr. Prophet has been vindicated on his hatred of the kicking game. He probably has the whole city of Baltimore on his side now.
Or should he say the Baltimore Ravens lost to the Baltimore Ravens? Because the Steelers didn't win that game. Technically, the Ravens gave them that game. Sorry, Mike.
But I mean, they might actually. I mean, I watched mostly the D3 championship, so this was kind of split screen, so I didn't really get to see much of this one. Did anybody watch this fully?
Didn't care.
Nope.
Didn't care.
No, I that's the truth. Honest truth.
As soon as I realized that D3 game was on, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, but that's right.
Yeah, but after they're stumbling into the playoffs the way that the Panthers did, and then there's getting into the playoffs in spite of everything like Pittsburgh has.
I mean, I did see the end of that game because the D3 game was over, but those last few back and forths was pretty wild. Like we're in or touchdown, yay! Oh, we're losing, yay!
Mm-hmm. I know Mike is going to give me crap for this, but like those are the two teams, including Carolina. Like those are the two teams that are like, I don't see them going far into playoffs. They just don't have the weaponry. They don't have anything really to say that they're like a scary team.
Yeah, even with Steelers getting Metcalf back now, I'm still not
convinced. No,
not convinced.
Like I don't see it, and people can give me shit about it. It's like but Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he's up for the challenge to be a playoff quarterback. I'm sorry, I don't think he's going to be ready for that.
That's okay. Mason Rudolph's right there.
Yeah, he is. There he is. There you go.
So yeah, that's all I have for that. So we'll tomorrow. Thursday we'll talk about the actual playoff matchups and do our picks there. Is there anything else for you guys that I have nothing else to talk about. Do you guys have anything you'd like to bring to the table?
Yeah. I think I saw it and I don't know where I'm trying to find it again, but I think it's like 30% of the student body have already been, they're in the portal right now. That's insane. Listen, I get it. Get your money, get your NIL and all that. I'm all for it. Have at it. Congratulations. But there has to be some rules put in place for you to be transferring every year. You just got to keep transferring, man. You can't keep doing this. How is this even good for football?
Right.
Well, I think there are some successful transfer portal stories, but I feel like they get overshadowed by the people that keep on jumping. Who's that? Is it TJ Yates or what's the quarterback's name? The one that was at Georgia State, and then he's like in his eighth different team now.
Oh, Finley.
Thank you. Yeah, Finley. So I mean, you're going to hear those stories like that because those are the ones that people focus on. Because I mean, let's be honest, everyone enjoys the negative more than anything because it draws more attention.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at Trinidad Chambliss going from Ferris State transferring to Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. That's what the transfer portal to me should be. Like
I 100% agree with you.
Hotty toddy.
But ultimately, it's still new in the end.
There has to be something to put in place.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I'm not saying coaches, shut the fuck up. Y'all can't be talking about this. Like this, you guys can leave whenever you want. You guys created this problem. So I don't want to hear from head coaches, but at the same time, I just every day on social media, you're like, this wide receiver transfer, this player transfer, this player transfer. I'm like, how many more players are going to transfer? That's it. That's all I have to say on that.
I know that was a complete knock at Dabo, and I agree with you.
100%. It was.
He started all this.
He did. It was him. He was the first one. Had to keep his mouth shut. That was it.
He acted holier than thou, and then he started transferring players in.
Mm-hmm.
I had no choice.
Eric, what do you got going on? Earn Fun Average this week.
Boy, do I have a good one for you. Johnny and I Earn Fun Average tomorrow. We are going to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, to talk with the president and owner, one of the owners of the Cape Catfish of the Prospect League. His name is Glenn Campbell. No, not the Wichita lineman. And if you don't know the story,
then you don't know.
We asked him his background prior to joining the Cape Catfish. Blown away. Absolutely, completely shocked by what he did previous. So check that out tomorrow to see kind of what he did prior to joining the Catfish. I was stunned. I didn't know. I didn't look it up to do that much research. When he told me what he did previous, completely shocked.
I'll be listening to it on my workout tomorrow.
Virgil, you want to know one of the wildest stories that we still have in 2026?
They call themselves average, but the way
exactly what he just said. Exactly what he just said.
Beat him to it, Ed.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Eric.
Did you express your opinion of the women in Missouri to him?
No.
Okay.
Because he was super generous and nice.
It's good, man.
Just checking. Just checking.
I don't know. If we're placing bets, I'm going to say from professional wrestler.
Tune in tomorrow to find out.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Man,
okay.
Sounds like some way above average content.
Here we go.
Rodeo clown.
You can't say you already said it once. You can't say it again. You got it.
I never said it, homie.
No, you did.
You said it.
Technically, he didn't.
I didn't.
He did. Eric did.
And don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say it.
Moving on.
There's nothing else to move on to.
Get your internet.
There is.
Oh, what do you got?
Dad Hat Chronicles podcast, baby.
Oh, it's back. That's right.
It's back. Eric, Kelly Robinson, also known as Kelly Baseball. That's why he's still on my phone as Kelly Baseball. I never changed his last name. We talked. That's serious. No joke. We talked about the different minor leagues in the U.S. This is part one because we talked for over an hour and we probably could have kept going, but it was a good episode. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. It's out right now. So thank you guys thank Eric and Kelly for joining me. It was fun.
Don't have to watch that one. Patrick, you still on hiatus?
Still on hiatus.
Okay.
All right, well, boys and girls, thank you for joining us. We will be back on Thursday. We will be making our picks for the remaining college. We have a college, yes, you're right. And the NFL playoffs. We are going to be making those picks. I'm sure something else is going to come up. I hope we get some baseball talk. By the way, Caribbean Series is moving from Venezuela to Mexico. So it is up. So thank God that saved the Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and Mexico are actually going to be participating in the Caribbean Series. So I wanted to make sure that you guys heard that. So make sure you guys follow each and every single one of these gentlemen. We are on all the socials. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And then we will see you guys on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.